Hey.
Sasha, you're such a little shit. Okay. What's been going on in chat?
Talking to Kyle.
Yeah, hi
He says
Kyle.
He's tarting it up to go to a local game store and play Magic the Gathering.
Ooh, fun. Good shit, good shit. That's right, I was going to switch over to chat. There we go.
It'll have to be in chat, because we can see it.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. You want to pour us some wine, buddy?
Sure. We are drinking a Cassis del Bosque.
Yeah, that's how you say that, I'm sure.
Hey, pronunciation is irrelevant. Pour yours first, most gracious host.
Why, thank
It has
you.
notes of walnut, car tire, and arsenic.
Great. It sounds awesome to me.
Yep.
Let's get that going.
It's been in a cask, as you do,
That's right.
for 150 years.
For a million years.
There you go.
Thank you.
Walnut killing you.
Correct.
Like, wait, does it actually have walnut?
Correct. Yeah.
I was like, why is she reaching for the glass? Then I realized she's like, wait, does it really have walnut in it? Because I can't drink it.
I'm not worried. It's not how this works. Even if it was notes of walnut, like it's not made with walnut.
The old pure walnut juice wine.
You're dripping. You're gonna want to set that down before you drip on your jeans.
Woo! Cheers!
Cheers.
Ding.
Eyes. Eye contact. Excuse me? You don't want to suffer the consequences.
I've been drinking my wine without eye contact, and I never had bad sex.
Never?
Not
Somehow
for
I don't
7
believe
years.
that. It's 10.
Well, 10. Just for about 9.5 now.
Your 10 isn't over yet.
I just gave up. Hey, Shad. Yeah. So Kyle's just getting ready.
Nice. All right.
You don't drink wine, Shad? You don't drink at all? What's up? What's up there?
Well, first we should ask Shad, are you old enough in wherever you are to legally drink?
I think he's 30.
I don't know. I'm just not assuming.
I think he told us. I think
That's possible.
Yeah.
31, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
he's the same age as me.
So basically legal to drink everywhere.
Yep. He's just a little broke, okay?
There's nothing wrong with being broke.
That's right. I'm about to be
There's
broke.
also nothing wrong with not enjoying alcohol or wine.
That's true. I don't drink much of it. I only drink for shows. But since I stream 5 nights a week, this is a problem.
Right? It's becoming a problem. Matthew, your alcohol consumption is becoming a problem. Where did Sasha skitter off to, the little shit? Sasha is one of the cats.
So, we have a little something special on the agenda today, don't we?
That is right. If you have not noticed on Twitter or in the going live notification, we have a nice little bar up on the screen. Up at the top. Where would it be? Up
Tippy top.
Up here, I think. Right over there. I'm guessing. Anyway.
You can see that it's not.
Right over there.
Way over there. Oh, way over there.
Way over there. There we go. We figured it out. And we are collecting bits, and when we reach 10,000 bits, we are going to have an all total one shot, and I'm going to DM it.
Yep.
And so, to kickstart that little goal, this little excursion of ours, we're gonna do some workshopping on the turtles today.
That's right.
So Matt, what would you like to talk about in terms of, to preface what this one-shot really will be?
Wow.
How much information do we want people at home to know versus how much are we going to keep back and have it be a surprise?
Right. So I think let's talk about a little bit of background where this whole idea comes from.
Yes, there we go.
That is around episode, I don't know, between 10, 11, 12, between 10 and 15 of Ghost of the Machine. When Justice got his memories restored, he had a quick vision that he had once trained with some turtle monks. And people were like, wait, what?
Yep.
And it hasn't been brought up again since, but those turtles are apparently real enough at the very least. Justice is in fact the 5th ninja turtle.
That's right.
That's right.
He's a ninja turtle.
He is. And well, they are. Oh my god.
Hi, Sasha.
Hi, little kitty cat. Oh, she normally doesn't visit us. Oh.
She normally doesn't visit while I have the stream going, so she's gotten used to it apparently.
Yeah, she's a little cutie. So Alexis came to me saying, "Hey, I want to run a one-shot, in Edda, and I want it to be like those turtles." Apparently, it captured the imagination of some people.
That's right.
So here we are. Originally, I had kind of designed them, but the more we kind of chugged along here, I thought it might be interesting to get some input from outside folks.
That's right.
So I'm kind of leaving the design up to the masses and Alexis, what she will do. I will just talk about my original conception of the turtles.
Sure. Let's start with that.
I will say that they were all supposed to, when I had designed them, to reflect a form of atonement, redemption, and self-growth in using the several different available monk schools to reflect that. And what those monk schools mean in terms of enlightenment and self-growth. That was the original idea. But since turtles are just so popular here on this channel,
Apparently now they are.
we can just throw the whole thing wide open.
That's right. Do whatever the fuck we want with these turtles.
That's right.
And it will be canon. I'm just kidding. It'll be somewhat canon.
It'll be canon in the sense that 4 turtles exist somewhere in the world and might have done these things or
That's
something
right.
like them.
That's right. That maybe there is some storybook or myth or fable where this tale and these turtles exist.
Oh my god. Just get up here.
You have to pick her up.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she like that?
She sometimes will get up on your lap on her own, but often she when it's in a weird space like this, if you pick her up, she'll situate.
Cat cam.
That's right. Hi Sasha, you're on the internet now.
She knows.
Look at you.
Look how proud she is.
Sasha is so fluffy.
She's very fluffy.
She is all fluff.
She's a very pretty cat. She's very, very sweet.
She's quite great.
She's very mischievous, as they do. Oh my god, look at this cat. She says, yes, pet my butt.
Look at my butthole.
Yeah, look at my butthole. Look how glamorous my butthole is. It's really
I'm
nice.
new here. Hey, look at my butthole.
That's right. She says, hey, stream, look at this butthole. Nobody wants this.
Nope, not as such. The content nobody asked for, but everyone's going to get.
That's right. Just lay closer.
She's so cute. Is she
like-
purring?
A little bit. She mostly just wants to run because I'm squeezing
Yeah.
her. Oh, she's so cute. Here.
When you pet her and she's really content, she gets a little drooly.
What a cutie.
It's
Look at that.
it's pretty ridiculous. She's like, hey, I'm here, folks. Look at me. Look at me. I need to be the center of all of this. I don't know what this is, but I'm the center now.
Look at her.
She's so cute. She's just hanging out on this chair. You're so cute, Sasha.
So before we get into the nitty-gritty of design, we can just talk about the way the week's gone.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week?
It's been very busy. It's gone very quickly. I have a packed weekend, which meant that I had to get everything that I needed to get done before the weekend. Which included, but was not limited to, getting my Bowie look down.
That's right.
My Goblin King look down.
That's right.
So that I could be the Goblin King, Jareth, in Dungeon of the Mad Mage on variant rolls on Mondays. Started this Monday, and it's going to go on the next 2 Mondays. So if you come by on Monday, this coming week, and the week thereafter, and you are wondering why in the hell Alexis is dressed up like an archfey, that is why. It is because I do not have time to Jareth myself in between doing this stream and Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Playing an Archfey on Mondays and an Archfeyling on Wednesdays.
That's right. Look at that shit.
The Dungeon of the Mad Mage stuff on Mondays has been really good. I really like it when you're in a game with Nat as a DM.
Yeah.
And that crew that you got is just a banger of a crew.
It's so good. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Alex, Emma, Val, and Danielle. Is that right? Is
yes.
that everyone?
Yeah.
Or Emma's not in that one. Val.
Emma's not in that one.
Sorry, yeah. Val.
Val is,
Danielle, the Winter Lady, and Alex. Yeah, the other Alex. And that is the end. That's a good lineup. It was really
so
fun to
good.
watch.
It's so much fun to play.
I got sleepy there towards the end, but what I'll do is I'll watch the last week's episode on Sunday.
And folks, my wig came in the other day.
So good.
I have to prep it. I have to get it all teased and styled correctly.
Kyle.
But it's going to be a different. It's not your standard Jareth hair color. I went a little different because I wanted to switch it up a little bit, but it will be the same style. What's up, Kyle? Welcome back. She is a little baby bat on Mondays. It's really great.
Good girl witch.
Little baby witch. She's so great. Jareth is just gonna, take her under his wing.
The baby.
The babe. She reminds me of the babe. Okay, and I love that. How far have you seen into that?
I got to the baby. That's why I said good. The baby. I got to the baby. I got to spoilers. I got to the after you guys dispense with the cultist and took a bunch of damage.
I took a shit ton of damage.
And then I think that was roughly about it. I think I made it to just a little after the fight.
Okay.
I was getting really sleepy. I just rolled around my bed on Twitter after I went to bed. Val is pretty great.
She is.
What color or type of deck, going back to Kyle, what color or type of deck are you going to bring, Kyle? Kyle is probably like, I don't know that much about Magic, but something tells me he's like let me think. Something tells me he's like blue-white. That's what I'm saying.
I know like the bare minimum for Magic.
I know like a little, just a very little bit. I don't even know if like the color archetypes are still a thing anymore.
No idea, yeah.
Red Burninate. Oh wow. That's like yeah. You blue, black, or blue, red. I figured you were blue something. I just couldn't quite figure it out. See, you act like you're a black colored player in terms of Magic the Gathering, but you got more blue. Yeah, I just wasn't sure what the terminology was these days. Oh. Red is like, so he's gonna play Red Burninate, and Kyle, you could maybe explain that what that is. But red is basically
I have no
like
idea.
In D&D terms, red is basically a fire sorcerer. Like you blow
Makes
shit up.
sense.
You blow shit up and you do it quick and you do it dirty and then you run out of steam. I think you basically draw your win very quickly or you don't win.
Damn.
It's roughly that way. That's cool, though.
Yeah. Smart and gothic.
Burn all the things.
Burn all the things quickly.
Exactly,
there you go.
It draws fast, it does a lot of damage, and that's all it does. It just goes.
Nice.
I was really into Hearthstone for a really long time. I wasn't active in like the scene like I was with Heroes of the Storm, but I was really into it. I played, but so by osmosis, I absorbed some knowledge about Magic the Gathering.
Right. I've played more Ascension in terms of deck builder games than I have Magic the Gathering. But I've played enough deck builders to understand, how they work.
I really like the theory behind deck builders, like card games and stuff.
It's very interesting,
I like the terms.
And I like it when you find a deck builder that doesn't just have one always right strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, black is suffering to win. It's like death for everyone and damage to yourself, and you give yourself consequences to gain advantage.
Damn.
Blue is like a wizard, and I think it's built around like stalling and turtling. And then white is like healing.
Gotcha, okay. Sasha is just sitting right here, just out of frame. It's so funny.
She's pretty cute. She must know.
She must. She's gotten comfortable enough with me just talking, apparently. Because she hung out downstairs on Monday a little bit. She hung out down here. She just wasn't up in my grill.
She is a cutie. Luckily, I don't need to take notes right now, so she's good where she's sitting.
That's right. You're lucky, Sasha.
Little cutie. No, I'm patting her, guys.
Yeah.
We need a cat cam. That's what this means.
Apparently so.
Just
I need a little spot.
Suspended.
Yeah, that's right. It can go right below there.
Yep.
Yeah. I need a little spot. Hi, Sash.
Do you want me to move my phone?
No. Oh, you mean her.
Yeah.
You're not talking to me.
I'm talking to you. Get the hell out of here.
She's gone now.
Yeah.
She'll come back. This is what she does. She's like, oh, you've inconvenienced me.
I'm
going over here now.
On the paper.
Yeah, she will lay down on the paper, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Kyle, if we reach 10,000 bits, I'm going to run an all-turtle one-shot. Set in Edda, which is the world of Ghost in the Machine.
Yep.
It is Matt's homebrew baby, his brainchild. And, oh yeah, Kyle was AFK while we were talking about that.
Yeah. It bears repeating.
That's right. Do you want to inform him of the turtles that exist in your world?
Brainchild is Matt, now Zeus. Well, I am the god of my campaign setting.
Correct.
I made it. But it is just a campaign setting nonetheless. The turtles are these things. They appeared in a vision in Ghost of the Machine in the episode where Justice gets his memories back, and there's 4 of them, and they're being trained by a Nyogi master in a very truly camp fashion, making Justice essentially the 5th Ninja Turtle as kind of a not even a throwaway joke, but an actual potential storyline. Of like, because turtles exist and monks exist, and I was like, how can I like mix these together and like do the old thing where it's like, this isn't to be taken seriously, but then by the end everyone has to take it seriously.
Correct.
But we'll see if that ever happens. So the one shot is just like, hey look, there's 4 Ninja Turtles.
Thank you, Kyle.
Aww,
Our first contribution. Yeah. All right, cool. And it uploaded on the uploaded on the bar. Yeah, it works. Oh, it all works. Good. Exciting stuff.
That makes me happy.
Things are happening.
So
Thank you, Kyle.
But we're opening up a design idea. So the original idea that I had, and will probably be executed in Ghost in the Machine, if we ever get there, if it ever happens, is these 4 turtles represent different paths of enlightenment and atonement. So they all start out in a different place, but end up in their backstories, end up in a different place. But for the one shot, we're kind of throwing it up to the masses and what they, I guess, think, and what Alexis thinks, in terms of like, you got 4 turtles, what do you want to do with them?
So you continue talking about this. I'm gonna grab some warm water so that I can mix up some of this yellow stain, and I'm going to start getting into this area and see if I can get some nice gold color. I'm gonna grab this gold thing over here. I will be back.
So that's basically the buzz. That's the science. Alexis is running it. I'm just here to contribute and help out. It's really up to y'all what to make of it. I can give you some lore information, some geography help. That's about it. Should have brought my world building notes. Forgot that. Hey, Rachel. Well, thank you for listening, and Rachel, it's so nice to see you. Sorry you can't chat. You're always a terrific presence in the chat. Music is killer. Everybody keeps repeating. Rachel is stopping by and saying hi. She can't talk, but she's listening.
Gotcha. Hey, Rachel.
I think she's at work these days on this time.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay.
That mama got to provide for her family.
That's right.
That's right.
She do, she do.
She do?
She do. Oh, she do, she do. Okay.
Don't be a little shit, Shad. Are you typing? Everyone knows what she means. Everybody keeps repeating. So going for the yellow gold thing?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get a little of this, like, gold in here.
Good luck and God bless.
Right? I think I just need, what I need is some of the yellowish color, and then the burn can help with the rest of it, I think. That's my thought, at least. I think last time I mixed in something else, but oh well.
I think I'm gonna have to go for my cup of coffee here soon.
Yeah.
I always get so sleepy when I drink red wine. So what kind of turtle would you play if you were playing in the one shot? What kind of turtle would you play? Now, so let's talk about this. So when I designed them, I actually did the whole thing where I basically removed, quote unquote, I removed stats and just gave them like a stat, what do you call it?
A stat block?
A stat block. And just like applied +2 to one stat, +1 to a secondary stat, and then just manualed them, kind of thing.
Right, okay.
So what, if concerns about ability scores and racial optimization wasn't a concern, what kind of turtle would you play? I'm asking both chat and Alexis.
Well, I love Monk Life. And I love the classic open hand. But I also would really have I think I'd have a lot of fun trying out Drunken Master. I think that's what I would do.
That dude Welsh got the Drunken Master now.
Yeah. I think that's what I would do. It seems really fun.
That old Welsh didn't ever get to use none of his Drunken Master features because it relies heavily on grid combat, I think, or like dynamic combat, you know? And we were kind of fighting a few things at a time, so that Welch on various roles when I played him now, It didn't really get no Drunken Master mileage, but I will say, lots of neat features now. Oh, I did get to, you know what, I say that, but I got to roll my performance.
There you go.
I rolled performance, so it was worth it.
That's right.
It was worth it now.
That's right. Everything worth it because you got to roll performance.
It really was. and in the first episode, I got to use my brewing supply proficiency to test water.
There you go.
There you go. You don't need really much more, do you?
That's it. That's all of it.
Yep.
Correct. That's everything. Okay. Let's see how this looks.
You're sorry about Rocky Talkies? That's okay. No. You're new to monks? Well, here's the thing. They don't have to be monks in the... they don't have to be monks. Are they still going to be all monks? What do you think, Alexis?
I think they should all be monks.
Okay, they're all monks.
Right? Doesn't that make sense, though?
Yeah.
Either monks or fighters or barbarians that would like
go into monks. So one of them is
that would multi-class into monk.
Welch, for example, is 1 level of barbarian, 7 levels of monk.
Right.
Okay, so we're talking monks or like a little bit of another class and then mostly monk.
Right. Monk
so
or like
if it's
monk multi-class, yeah.
If it's 8 levels of, are they going to be 8th level? What do we think?
I think 8th is a good level.
So like, how many of one other class could they be? No more than like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah, I would say 2 to 3.
Yes.
That feels like a good balance there.
So those are your options, folks.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm sorry for Rocky Talkies. That's right.
What do you think, Matt? Mr. Colorblind?
Yeah. Well, I'm red colorblind.
Right.
It looks...
But half of this is red.
Correct. It looks, promising? It looks promising.
Getting some yellow in there.
Yeah. I would also play, so what I did with Welch is he was a strength monk, like he was strength based. So he took 1 level of barbarian, and then the rest of the levels, of their 7 levels, were monk, and it worked out really well. What stage is this coaster in, Chad Mora asks?
Well, it's getting close to done.
Did you see that I added the chat widget on Matt's in the Machine?
I did.
Yeah.
I was thinking about how to add that for me.
Yeah, I use Streamlabs, so I wasn't
right, which
sure.
I don't use here because getting everything cropped the way I wanted was a lot easier in OBS.
Yeah.
I might toy around with getting Streamlabs working, though.
It has a lot of nice features.
I'm gonna make this a little bit deeper now.
So yeah, my 7-1 monk was a lot of fun. So what's nice about the Turtle monk, so strength-based monk is really hard to do. However, it's very achievable with a few of the racial options because it's achievable no matter what. It really doesn't matter. But strength-based monk with barbarian with Turtle is nice because your AC is still 17, so you don't feel like you're getting hit as much. And then whenever you rage, your hit points are basically doubled for a lot of encounters. So you're like, you become, and then Drunken Master, those three combinations make you very good at tanking and protecting others.
Yep.
So that was kind of my idea behind Welch. He didn't have Sentinel. He just took an ASI instead because I wanted him to have a little bit more charisma. But I had room there to give him like a little less of something, and basically take an ASI and still have an 18 strength, and I could have picked up like Sentinel or anything I wanted, Mage Slayer, any kind of helping stuff. Drunken Masters already kind of get a limited form of like the mobile feat, so I didn't, that's not a feat for them. They get an increase in speed and disengage off of their flurry of blows, basically.
Right. Because otherwise, mobile is a really great feat.
It's so good for monks. It's so good, especially
That's
Sun
why
Soul.
my monk in our home game has it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why
been so
Arouka
good.
has that. Yeah.
It's come in so many times.
It really has.
Because your character needs to get around the field
Correct.
without worrying about that stuff.
And seriously, having movement of 70 feet. She's 16th level now.
Yeah.
I have to think if that bumped her up or not.
I have
to finish leveling her
Yeah.
before our next game. But It's so great. Alright, I'm going to...
My Friday was good. I only worked till 2 on Fridays, most Fridays. My boss came back this week because he was on vacation for a month.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the executive that I support. And so he came back.
It was a month this time?
He took a whole month off.
Holy hell!
I know, and he hardly bothered me.
He's done like 2
He ignored
weeks,
emails.
3 weeks once in a while, but like...
He told clients,
wow.
I will help you when I get back.
That's monumental. He must feel like, one, you have things in hand enough.
Yeah.
Because he never would have before.
No.
And 2, he must just be getting to the point where he's like, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yep. He said I didn't think I could do it. And he's like, but I did. I'm like, that's right.
Because he's so hands-on with everything. That's pretty crazy that he took a month. You should feel proud.
I am very proud.
Because that's largely because of you.
He took a month off vacation, Chad. My job is I manage an admin department for a company, and I'm also not like an executive assistant in my capacity. I support a CEO, and he took a whole month off.
Check that out.
We worked really hard to get all this stuff out the door and ready, and then he just took a month off. He still did a few things while he was away, just to kind of,
of course,
a whole month. He's like, I just kind of had the time. I think that's coming along nicely.
That's much better.
Yeah.
The yellow has definitely added a lot to it.
Well, yeah, it just looked kind of shapeless before, or whatever you want to call it. So.
Yes.
Yeah, my
so
Friday was
nicer.
good. Got off work at 2 and came over here, basically. Ate some Chinese food.
There you go. What more can you want?
Tonight, I'm doing Session 0 of Storm King's Thunder.
That's right. That's right. It will not be streamed. But...
Nope. Recorded, but not streamed. Just didn't feel...
That's totally fair.
Everybody keeps repeating.
But I'm excited that you guys are having a Session 0.
Me too.
I like Session 0s a lot.
Me too. That's why we had about 2 or 3 of them for Ghost of the Machine, it seemed like.
Correct. Sometimes groups need a little more Session 0 than others.
Feel free to have a Session 0, a Session 0A, a Session 0B, and a Session 0C.
Kyle's Storm King's Thunder will run on Fridays.
Yep.
At 9:30 Central.
9:30 p.m. Central. Chicago time, and
so we'll have a lot of content on Fridays.
Yes.
We'll have this. We will have Lizard Plays.
Periodically. Yep.
Yep. And or Anthem with Dice Priority Plays.
Yep. Presents. Yeah.
And and we will also be having Storm King's Thunder now.
It's gonna run for 10 episodes at first. Then we're gonna see where things are, because it's just like I don't want anyone to feel like they're committing to 50 episode commitments. And then we'll do that. We'll basically do it chapter by chapter, and it might have a new cast every time or whatever. But as long as the players stay committed, I'm committed.
It's exciting.
And it's gonna start next Friday. Episode 1 is next Friday at 9:30 p.m. So April 12th, 9:30 p.m. Central.
It's exciting.
I'm very excited. We're bringing out, it's going to be me and then 5 brand new players that haven't played on Dice Priority before.
Yeah.
Who are all streamers from a different genre.
And they are all very excited.
Yes.
I feel like even that's an understatement. Based on the interactions you've been
having. They're terrific players.
Saying that they're excited is, I think, an understatement.
I met them all a few years ago in Austin, Texas. And one of them I bonded with more than the others. The other I just kind of met briefly. And so I've known of them, so that I know that they're good beans and they're decent people. But I didn't know they were such hardcore role-play nerds. So...
Oh boy.
They've already sent me their backstories, and I'm working stuff in, and we're having conversations, and they're asking, like, what does Infernal sound like?
Oh my gosh, I love that question. That question tells me so much. So much.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, well, this scene in Austin was not RP. It was a tournament for a game that I used to be involved in, an online competitive game. And yeah, so but yeah, the RP scene in Austin is legit. There's a lot of gaming companies, RPG companies that run out of Austin actually.
That makes sense.
A lot of development companies and software things and things like that. It's a very trendy city.
Cool.
That's why the rent is so expensive. Heroes of the Storm. Yep. That's exactly it. I was there for DreamHack Austin. So that was a couple years ago. And we just kind of stayed in touch with. I stayed in touch with one of them, and we'd been trying to kind of find a way to make our schedules work. And with the league that kind of dropped, their schedules became pretty open. Yeah, I didn't play it. I wouldn't say I played it seriously. I was okay. I was not professional, but I was involved in the professional scene. I had friends in the professional scene. I helped a number of players and things like that. I was like a super fan, and just kind of someone who helped out and knew people. A schmoozer, kind of.
You were there, Arsqueef?
Yeah, it pretty much was, yeah. Of the Heroes of the Storm scene.
Nice.
So, yeah, there are definitely other events than Dorm and HGC, for sure. Shad, I saw Shad actually in one of my players' chats recently, but I won't say which one it was.
Oh.
And I tuned into their chat, and there Shad was, and I was like, look at that.
So we've already established one. We got a late night spoiler on Wednesday.
Yeah.
In Ghost in the Machine because somebody showed up. One of your soon-to-be players. I guess you could call them players now.
Yeah,
one of your players showed up in the chat in Ghost in the Machine on Wednesday.
And said, "Punish me, Daddy."
That's right, because we were talking about how Storm King's Thunder wouldn't be as much of a soap opera, and you wouldn't be as terrible to them as you were to us. And I said, don't believe his lies. First of all, don't believe his lies. Never believe Matthew's lies. Second of all, if his mouth is moving, he's lying. But then, in response to that, this person said, "Punish me, Daddy." Yep. So I was like, you see, it will be as much of a soap opera, if not more. If not more.
Cowabunga it is.
Correct.
Just got to dial it up to 11 every time.
That's right. That's right. It's what the players want. It's what the viewers want.
Bahamut Gaming, incorrect, my friend.
Shad. This will be exciting, though. All right, so we've already established that I would probably play a Drunken Master.
Yes.
If I were going to play a Turtle.
Yes. And I already have played a Drunken Master, Strength Base. The only other one I would do is, of course, Cobalt Soul.
Right.
For me.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great. Even though Marisha never uses preternatural counter. Ever. I will say she wants
Is that a thing that is...
She still has that. She lost infinite reactions.
Okay.
He switched those around.
Okay.
Yep.
I couldn't remember which way was which. I knew she lost something.
Yep.
Okay.
She's lost extra reactions. She has preternatural encounter. Preternatural encounter. You create an encounter.
Create an encounter. Just,
Gunslingers are good, Chad. I mean, we have hundreds of hours of play to see how the thing developed and how cool it was.
Correct. It's really great.
And Gunslingers are still really good. And the revamp that Mercer did looked really good, so. Play a Gunslinger Monk. How would that work? Would that work?
Monk? Okay, pistol is not a monk weapon, first of all.
No, you take your first 3 levels in Gunslinger.
Right.
And then you take 5 levels of Monk. You are
However-
hardened. Hold on, here it is.
However, don't they not count as monk weapons? Things have to count as a monk weapon for your monk shit to work. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so I looked at this. Here's the thing. You mostly lose in skill. I looked at this because I wanted to know what I lose when I picked up a greatsword, and I mostly just didn't. A great axe.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
You don't lose that many features when you're wielding non-monk weapons.
Yeah.
It's mostly armor that you can't wield, and shields you can't wield. Whenever you have armor on or a shield, you lose like everything.
Right.
Weapons, they don't work with your. It makes it to where I think you can't use your bonus action. I think attack. However.
Unless you have an empty hand, which you can use for an unarmed strike.
But
no,
not a
not at all.
not a monk unarmed strike. It has to be like a grapple or an attack action with a monk weapon, basically. And yeah, except for flurry of blows. Which
That's
is
what I was
any
saying.
attack.
Like flurry of blows, you
right,
can just.
but not your martial art. Your martial arts bonus attack and flurry of blows have two separate rules.
Gotcha. Okay.
However, could Kensai?
I could have sworn that you could. Oh, maybe you can only take the offhand, unarmed attack if you're using a monk weapon. That's
monk
what you're
weapon or an
saying?
unarmed strike? Yes, the
Okay,
bonus
okay.
action attack. Flurry of blows is any old attack action.
So even if your main attack was with
A
gun,
You could patient defense, you could disengage,
Gotcha.
you could dash, you could flurry of blows, but you couldn't do the 3 bonus action attack.
Gotcha.
So that leaves a lot of less stuff left open.
But if your gun was fucking great,
And also, if you were a Kensai, can Kensai apply their thing to guns?
I don't
Do
know.
we know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh look, hey,
Hey,
Rob's around.
Rob.
Maybe somebody could look it up on D&D Beyond for us.
It applies to bows. Why not guns? Cannon.
There's gun axes.
Gun axe. Two hand axes. There it is. Like 2 hand axes that are guns. And he's like,
This seems
this
perfectly
is Chase's
reasonable.
monk now, isn't it? If you run with the old DP crew.
Oh
Hey.
my gosh. Hey. Oh boy, the please hold.
The please hold. Please hold.
Please hold.
Well, we're not going anywhere.
I'm gonna pick up and leave.
Guns pointed at you.
I've decided to move house midstream.
1 rage weapon, cannon.
Can you read it out loud? Because I'm trying.
Any
to burn.
simple? Oh, wait. Well, it's cut off a little bit.
Oh, you just do
Okay.
this. Oh,
Simple
okay.
simple or
don't do
martial
that.
weapon that lacks the heavy and special properties. Okay, do guns have the special?
Fuck. Pick it up, please.
It's easy to tip up or.
Well, it was pretty upright. It wasn't. Yeah.
How does the thing come out?
I can't. Okay. There you go.
There we go.
Bye, Kyle.
So if it lacks
Thanks
the
for
special
hanging out.
properties, we're in, right? And I think guns lack special properties because they're just a different. They're just a
Oh shit! I lost heat.
like a campaign specific type weapon. Okay then. Oh my god. Okay, so one of the turtles is now a level 3 fighter. 5th level monk, Kensai. That's done.
Write that down.
Is firearms and loading. So that's not any of the special properties. But does it count as a martial weapon, or is firearms its own category? We could just say it works anyway because it's our game. It doesn't matter.
For fun, because rule of cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, Matt, you need to write that shit down.
Kensai. Oh my god. 3 Kensai.
What is this?
No, 5 Kensai. 3 Gunslinger.
Good God.
It's perfect. Is the
What
thing.
is this?
It's gonna be like monstrous.
This is insanity.
It's not facing you the same way an axe isn't facing you. It's a good way to put it. All right, we got one of them. It's gonna be so ridiculous.
Okay, but what's the background for that one?
My initial thoughts, and chat for that matter, share yours. My initial thoughts is like,
I'm feeling
you know,
sailor.
Oh, really, sailor?
Yeah.
Well, Welch is already a sailor.
Oh, okay. But Welch isn't one of the turtles that we're going to be using.
Well, you know, he doesn't have to be, but the 1 level barbarian 7 level was originally one of them. But yeah, we don't have to use them.
Oh, hey! An anonymous cheerer has entered the scene and given an anonymous cheer.
Thanks for the 1 bit. Good emote choice.
Yeah.
Is that Sasha? No,
It is Sasha's. Stop scratching on that chair. Kensai Gunslinger. What is this?
It's gonna be so good.
I feel like it being kind of a swashbuckly would be neat, but we don't have to go that route.
Well, I'm thinking of like a westerner, like a Dirty Harry.
Like Outlander?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a background?
Yeah, background. That's legit. That's literally what I'm talking. Because I have to build these in D&D Beyond.
So thematically, I was thinking like an Outlander, like someone who is like a cowboy who, you know, killed for a living and then, you know, starts to atone through his monk life. Seeks enlightenment.
Yeah.
So
or tried to be a peacekeeper, but he just
peace was
couldn't get away from all the violence.
That's right.
Yeah.
Couldn't find peace on the outside, so he looked inward.
Somebody always was there to challenge because he was just so darn good with his pistols.
Yep.
Multi-classing, you have to finagle a little bit. I haven't worked on Charactermancer in Roll20 for a little while, so I don't know if there have been updates to that, but I did build some stuff in Charactermancer on Roll20 when it first came out. And you just have to kind of finagle it a little bit on the back end. It sounds so dirty.
That's right. Finagle it a little bit on the back end, folks.
That's right. Also, the other thing with Charactermancer, obviously you have to have access to the content. So that's another one of those things. It's like, okay, how many different places am I buying content?
Right.
So, I pretty much just, before we had D&D Beyond, and before we were actually...
What?
Before we were actually using it more consistently, I built a couple things in the Charactermancer, and I basically just had to copy-paste or type in all the stuff from scratch.
Yep.
And that's kind of where I fell away from Charactermancer.
Emma's here! Emma, we have the basic outline of one of the turtles. We're designing turtles and raising money for a turtle one-shot. Good God. So, where we are is there's one that's going to be a 5th level Kensai and 3rd level fighter gunslinger.
That's right. Probably something like an Outlander background.
Yeah, Outlander does work really well, doesn't it? It could
does.
even be what was it, City Watch or whatever.
Yeah,
but
there's the City Watch one. There's also like the Investigator one.
Yeah, so something around those limits.
Something along those lines. Like it could have been like a sheriff or a deputy or something. Yeah. Something along those lines. I think that's working really well.
It's a fucking turtle.
It's a fucking turtle.
Where would a turtle sheriff even exist in Ada?
Oh, I mean, where wouldn't it?
That's fair.
Karkov.
Korkov.
Yeah. Cardoon. Definitely not Cardoon.
Western Cardoon, actually.
Hey, Western Cardoon.
There we go.
It's from Western Cardoon.
Oh, God.
I meant Cardoon when I said Korkov, actually.
It's perfect. It's canon. Trying to...
Beautiful.
Trying to make a lot of peace in trying to make laws in an unlawful world.
That's right.
Oh my god. Cardoon is a country that's located north of Gishari, which is Gishari is the country that the game takes place in the Ghost in the Machine. Well, the primary country.
Yep.
It's in the Western Continent. Cardoon is on the north part of the Western Continent. The old eternal struggle for heat.
Yep. I think I got it. Yep, there we go. I'm getting better at finding it. Hi, Sasha. Sasha's back. Emma, I'm glad you've joined us.
Yes, it's so good to see you, Emma. Oh my god!
We'll catch Emma up very, very briefly. So we're building these turtles for this one-shot. The one-shot will exist in Edda, which is obviously Matt's brainchild world that we play Ghost in the Machine in. And the idea for the turtle one-shot cropped up when it was revealed when Justice got some of his memories back, or all of his memories, I guess, we're not sure. Got some of his memories back, that he had trained with some turtle monks at one point in his life. Oh, Emma!
Emma,
cheers! 500 bits, you're the greatest.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers,
Thank
Emma.
you, Emma.
Cheers.
You're too sweet, hon. We love you.
Seriously.
10K bit
10K,
goal.
yep. That's right, Shad. So these turtles exist on this island somewhere between Gishari and Droska.
$100.
Yep, correct, Shad. And so somewhere along those lines, there is this island, and there are 4 turtle monks that live there.
Yep.
And trained.
Yes.
Under
a Nyogi,
yes.
which is a rat person.
That's right. Because it's just too good to not have that in your world.
That's right.
Because Matt wanted it to be so silly, but then eventually you have to take it seriously.
That's right.
But when the reveal happened, I lost my mind and I decided I needed to run a one-shot. So I've done like almost no planning for it so far.
Mm-hmm.
Because you and I have been meaning to talk about it. But now, with Matt playing a turtle that was based on one of those turtles.
I did, you know.
Matt played that turtle
Welch.
in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I did.
And everybody loved Matt's turtle Welch so much that we had to have a turtle NPC just pop in out of nowhere on Ghost in the Machine.
Cajun turtle for life, you know.
And people loved that so much that there have been requests for an all-turtle one-shot. So, here we are.
That's pretty much it, folks. That's the whole kit and caboodle.
So I've committed to run it should we get to our 10,000 bit goal.
Rob asked, are they all going to be monks?
They all have to have some level of monk, primarily monk. I think we're gonna go level 8.
Yep.
And
you can have up to
3 levels in a different class.
Yep. So that's why we have the 3
One single other class.
One single other class, yeah. So that's why we have the 3rd level Kensai and 5th level Monk. And the idea, and they might all actually end up being multi-class. It just depends on the kind of story that kind of game craft. But the idea roughly,
and the flavor, yeah,
right. The idea roughly is these all people seeking atonement and inner enlightenment.
That's right.
As the monks want to do. They started somewhere else. So whether that's communicated through their background and just general story or in actual classes that they took.
What's that? I don't know what you mean, Wonky. Droska, not Droska.
Those are the same word twice.
Yeah.
Is
that a question?
I think she's saying,
Droska
is it set
or
in
not
Droska?
Droska? It's definitely not set in Droska.
It's set
on an island somewhere in between Gishari and Droska.
Yep.
Okay. This music's too calm.
Yeah, I was dancing before.
I'm bringing it back.
It's never stopped me before.
I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Okay, stop getting glitchy.
Big booty. The 10-hour version. Big booty.
No,
big booty,
not as such. No.
Big booty. I like big booty.
No, it'll turn into I'll beat the.
I'll beat it with the bat.
I'll beat the with a bat.
I want to apologize for the way my people are.
I love that show so much.
Maybe. So
Sorcerer
okay.
3rd level.
Okay.
What? What is this? At that point, just be Way of the Four Elements monk.
Oh, hey now.
Right?
I mean, yeah, but there's no reason. I mean, optimization is a concern, but what would it? Let's say it this way. What it mean? What does it mean if you started out sorcerer?
3rd level sorcerer means you have
not mechanically, thematically, story-wise. Why turn away? Or yeah, why
to look how to control your magic.
Okay.
Because your magic is innate within you, and maybe you can't control it.
So
So you look for internal discipline and will. Yeah.
Okay.
A way to calm and to channel your own energies that you cannot, for whatever reason, channel yourself.
All right.
In that moment.
All right. So how far did you get in sorcerer? Right, learning to center yourself for sure. Okay. How far did you get in sorcerer before you turned away? And what happened? Why did you turn away?
Yeah.
Wild magic and
God.
4 elements. There it is,
Yep.
folks.
Yeah.
There it is, folks.
I would say either like wild magic fits with that. I need to find a way to control this, or also dragon. What's it called? Dragon blood. Oh, thank you,
8.
Emma.
And 5 and not 5 must be monk. It's 8 levels, and you
have
can
to
have
have
one,
at least 5 monk.
Yeah, and you can have 1 to 3 in another class, a single other class.
Dragon dick, Emma says.
Dragon dick, grapple that dick.
Dragon dick sorcerer.
Grapple that dragon dick.
Oh my god.
The old dragon cock.
Good lord.
Yes, but it could also be 6 and 2, or 1
Right,
and
that's
7,
right.
or just all 8 monk.
Yep. So mechanically, sorcerer at first level has no sorcerer points. You get sorcerer points at level 2, and you get meta magic at level 3. So at level 2, you can only use your sorcerer points to create spell slots.
A spell slot. Just the one, really, every day. Because it's just 2 for 1 spell slot on long rest. So that's all. It's 2 for 1.
It's 2 for 1, right? Yeah, okay, yeah.
So basically you get an extra spell slot at that level.
That's right.
Because it's a bonus action, so it's like
I was trying to remember because the most experience I've had with it so far was multi-class sorcerer, so I was trying to think about how that worked.
You got a 2nd level sorcerer, so. Yep, and then 3rd level you actually get the old meta magic as a sorcerer.
That's right. See, now you can dance again.
That's right.
I mean, you could have danced before, but...
No, like I said, it never stopped me before.
That's right.
So we got maybe 1 to 3 levels of dragon cock.
That's right.
And then 7 to 5 levels of 4 elements. Subtle fireball.
Correct. Okay, so here's the question, though. You're technically casting those spells, right? If you are Way of the Four Elements.
They have language in there to separate that. One is an elemental discipline, the other is a spell.
Gotcha.
You are casting the spell, but sorcerer points
cannot be used.
Apply to, I believe, just sorcerer spells.
That was the verbiage that I needed to check on.
You'd have to check, but yeah, that's roughly the way it works.
So, unfortunately, no, there would be no subtle fireball with that particular turtle.
Right, you'd also have to be like 17th level in order for that to work out. If you had 3 levels of sorcerer, assuming. Because monks don't get 3rd levels. Those monks don't get 3rd level spells until 11th level. So, might be a while.
So that wouldn't be a thing, but...
Sorcerer in general, right, sure. I know...
What's even better is when you get to subtle spell charm person.
That's right.
That's where that shit is.
Yeah, key points are capped by spell level of the elemental discipline that you cast. But elemental disciplines are disciplines that allow you to cast spells. And some of them are actually just custom little disciplines. Four elements is kind of a landmine, though.
Yeah, you have to go like with some revision, and then whichever revision you go with, it's like, well, how balanced is this?
Yeah.
So I have to see if I even want to run 4 elements.
I thought the revision, that one was really balanced except for a few little bits.
Which
few
revision?
The revision
Did we
that we played. We did against the giant. Remember, I was escaping into the ground. It was funny, but I kept getting whacked whenever I left.
Correct.
And so it was like, it was balanced. It was like it gave me some advantage, especially in probably a multi-target scenario, but it also cost me.
That's right.
There's like 1 or 2 of those disciplines that probably need to be modified. But I really like the 4 elements, whatever they call it, reborn, redued, reduxed, whatever it is, remastered. I really like it. Legends of Evantris had it in their one-shot last Saturday.
Oh, cool.
They did. I was really proud of them.
Very nice.
So, and he was a total newbie, so I think everything was fine.
Oh, good. Yeah, if a newbie can pull it off, then great. Redict. Emma's in a mood today.
Emma's in a mood.
Oh, she says, I'm sorry, I've had alcohol. Hey, you're not alone.
Cheers.
You're not
Emma,
alone, babe.
I think I know why you're in the mood, but I won't say anything. I ain't saying nothing. My lips are sealed. I'll see you again. Aw, we love you.
You stay right here.
You stay right there, hunty.
That's right. Don't you dare go anywhere.
So I'll put down source monk question mark.
Yeah.
My terrible handwriting.
Okay, Wonky feels like that all the turtles need to have boring backgrounds, like farmer, carpenter, doctor, escort. Hold on. What do you mean by escort as boring? He just lumped that in there, right in between doctor and cobbler. Escort.
You mean like a cross guard?
Or do you mean a sex worker?
Local prostitute.
Like, just a courtesan, you know.
That's involved. It's mundane if I'm involved. That's fair. Guard, investigator. On the old one. Yeah, this is.
I kind of disagree. I feel like some of them, maybe not all of them, but I feel like some of them, in order for them, since this primary thing is these 4 turtles have been on a path of redemption and inner searching, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it makes more sense for them to have been through some shit and have some really. So I actually feel the opposite.
So when I had originally conceived them, I'm just dancing.
It's all good. Do it.
I assumed that there would be 3 of them are tragic and whatnot, and then one of them is an anchor. One of them is probably straight monk.
Yeah.
And is just like
like open hand probably or something like that.
Just like your classic monk.
Yeah.
To act as like an anchor for the rest of the party. That was
like an acolyte.
Yes.
Background, something along those lines.
Or hermit even, or whatever,
hermit,
sage,
it is. Something along those lines.
Yeah, exactly. Sage or anything.
Yeah,
and maybe even just a little or maybe even like a little bit of a background, but yeah, basically like the anchor. The person that that has maybe a backstory, but isn't as tragic or involved.
Yes. So, all right, so that's established.
Anchor, I'll put.
Yeah, the anchor. There is the anchor. We have the wild card. So to speak.
Yeah, I like that. Wild card.
Yeah, you need the wild card. All right, which of these turtles is the wild card, though?
The sorcerer in my mind.
Apparently, because at first I was thinking the gunslinger, but now...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We've got 2 wild cards. This is a problem, folks.
No, it's good.
These turtles.
You need like a master Oogway, exactly, like the anchor. So the monks already have an NPC master, which is the Nyogi, the rat.
That's right, the rat folk.
So the other four, I guess it'll be four turtles. One of them will be like the team captain, the Donatello, I think it is. Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna instead of calling the sorcerer the wild card, I'm gonna call him the firecracker.
There we go. I feel like the gunslinger's the wild card.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it has to be, because they were the shoot from the hip type.
Mm-hmm.
And probably is the newest to the group.
Yes. So we
the
have
the Mikey.
So we have we have a wild card, a firecracker, an anchor, and now we have Goth Monk, I think.
Ooh, Goth Monk.
Because it wouldn't be us if there wasn't one, right?
Grave Cleric Monk. Here we go.
Grave and Long Death.
Yes, yes, Way of the Long Death, absolutely. Oh, you know what? I would want to play Way of the Long... I would play that fucking turtle. I would play the shit out of that
Join
turtle.
the club.
I take it back. I wouldn't play Drunken Fist. I would play Long Death. I forgot Long Death was a thing. I don't know how I forgot that, because I loved it in third.
Right.
What was it? In Neverwinter Nights, there was a merc you could hire.
Yeah, the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Neverwinter
Way
Nights
of
2.
the
Right?
dwarf. No, it was one. The dwarf monk of the Long.
He comes back in 2. That's what you were telling me, because I played 2 and told you about him when we talked about it.
He was originally in 1. Yeah. So good. So good.
I really like Bugbears as the Way of Long Death, but there's actually some counter synergy between the two of them. But I like the thematics. So Goth Turtle,
yes.
Monk, Grave, and Way of the Long Death. Okay, I feel like that one. It's probably the multi-classing is probably not critical.
Yeah.
Like you should multi-class, but I don't know if it makes a difference between level 1, 2, or 3. 2 second level spells are interesting. Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual Weapon gets interesting, doesn't it? I think for the most part what gets interesting is just the healing word. Yeah. The healing features and the
Oh, and Path to the Grave.
Yeah, Path to the Grave is amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Good use of reactions as a monk too, as a multi-class monk, as Great Cleric.
Yeah. Goth Turtle. Freaking perfect.
Perfect.
What kind of background do they have?
I don't know. Gravekeeper?
I mean mechanically, what kind of background do they have? What do we think, folks? Acolyte jumps out at me, but that kind of...
Yeah. What's interesting?
Yeah, what's interesting? What's an interesting...
Corda's a prostitute.
Alright, so let's stay away mechanically, and we'll figure out mechanics after we figure it out. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what makes sense? Dwarf, Cricket... Okay, Emma says folk hero.
Folk hero?
Wonky says hermit.
Folk hero could be interesting as a contrast to the gunslinger.
Yeah.
They're heroes for different reasons. Well, one of them's not even a hero. He's just a guy who tried to enforce laws.
That's right.
And then gave it up. So he should have been a hero, but he's not.
Yeah.
And the other one is Dr. Death, but
yes.
is in fact a hero.
Yeah. Wow. Yes. I love it. I love it. This is happening. Haunted one, Pyro says. Someone needs to have haunted one. That's fun. Because it also makes sense.
The anchor could technically have haunted one, or even the sorcerer could.
I feel like the sorcerer would be great. Yeah, sorcerer. Haunted by the catastrophe that they have caused by being unable to control their own innate magic.
Yeah, left a crater somewhere, or a whole mess of dead bodies.
And is haunted just...
This is the word. I picked the worst pen out of the bunch. Let me go get a different one.
The trauma. There's so much trauma with that one. Yeah, perfect. This is great.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do like one shot where people are like kind of like more like playing characters as actors and kind of
I love that. Yeah.
Their own spin and stuff on it.
Which is what I've been wanting to do with these turtles, which is why I asked you to make them originally. But I love that we're workshopping them instead.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot better ideas than I just storm up in my brain by myself in complete isolation.
Also, it's like we're having a little bit more fun with it too. That's the other thing. Before you were worried about how they fit into the story.
Yeah.
And now we're like, okay, we have the general idea of how they fit into the story. They'll fit into the story still.
Haunted one.
But we're shaping it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting a little loose with it.
I am nothing if not loose.
Matt's a loose motherfucker. To dragon dig background. Emma, boom, done, she says.
Emma, we love you so much.
Emma's so great.
Okay.
The only thing, oh goodness. Shad says, Dwarf Cricket. The only thing better than roses on the piano is tulips on the organ.
Oh no.
Honestly, what is happening?
Whatever this thing is that haunts you can't be slain with a sword or banished with a spell. Yeah, exactly. That's
right.
The shit right there.
That's right. It's definitely having to live with what they have done. And the fact that they could have stopped it, or the feeling that they could have, not fact, the feeling that they could have stopped it if they just did better. If they just tried harder. If they just could have controlled themselves better.
Just like me in my marriage.
Oh my god.
Not really.
Kind of the opposite, I think.
What's that? Oh my god. Good times.
Yep.
Good shit.
I'm gonna drop that one.
Grave. I put 2 E's on grave, so we're good there.
2 E's on grave?
Yep,
gravy. The gravy. The old gravy cleric, monk.
Good luck reading my handwriting, by the way. I picked a Semcon pen. I was like, this is probably really dry and won't write correctly. And I was like, I'm still going to use it. And then I did. You're welcome.
Yep, thanks.
I think I enjoy chaos sometimes.
There is no need to hex Matthew's ex. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we're fine.
He's good.
We were just throwing a little bit of shade. It's not anything serious. Don't worry about it.
He's a good being.
We're good.
We're on very good terms. He's a good being. We just like.
He is.
I just like a little self-deprecation.
I like him a lot.
Yep. Love writing everything twice.
It's so great. Just write it twice, Matthew.
Investigator.
Write it twice. So Emma has a bag of bones and a candle lit already. She's ready to hex. It's a good thing
my God.
It's a good thing we stopped her. She's like, okay, fine. Funnels blood back into bottles.
That's right. Reflexive hexing.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to share something. Look at this. So the stain that I mixed up for the red section.
It's in a nice little bottle.
I put it in these little bottles.
Oh, great.
And it looks like, because what's great is on the set now, it looks like I have these little vials of blood because I'm a hag.
That's right. I like how you have your little goth corner over there.
I do. Amidst all of Chase's other
Nonsense.
stuff. Yeah. I'm like, I have my goth shit. I need to put it somewhere.
You've shown the spine candles, right? Have you ever?
Oh, I don't think that I've done. I haven't really done a tour of like what I have back here.
No.
Let's do it.
Let's just rip the camera off the wall. So these.
I love these so much.
Oh God!
Look at that.
It's a black spine candle, folks. Oh my God.
It's just a real human spine that I tore out of one of my enemies.
That's right.
And then I coated it in wax.
That's right.
So that's where I got it, Emma.
What are those?
That's where I got that.
Also known as Spirit of Halloween.
That's right. That's where I get a lot of my great decor at Spirit. I also have these named Clean. Got cat hair in them. That's a broken one. I have these lovely dragon goblets.
Look how great.
Look at that dragon. Emma's like, I knew it, you spooky hag.
That's right.
I have this neat little bottle with lights in it. You see the design on it? It's got like a skull and a spider web and then these roses around it. It's my aesthetic, folks. And then of course I just have, you know, a skull back there.
Like you do.
Like you do.
It's pretty great.
I also have these candles back here that you probably can't really see on stream. Those are fun. I like these. Bam. Wrong. And the last thing, I don't have these up anywhere right now.
Wow, apparently
But I will.
apparently Liz has a dragon chess set and a vampire chess set, and Rob doesn't know.
What? What
And
is this?
He's mighty pup.
Because it's only half painted. Oh my goodness.
He's mighty upset about it.
Wow. So the other thing is this awesome spider web kind of like what I want to do
It's not
is
quite
get a
you.
really badass skull.
It's not in camera. I don't know if you know that.
It's on this camera.
Oh, you're showing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I did this already, but it's like,
Okay.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
But now I'm just putting it up here so you can see it's got this awesome, like, yes. What I want to do, Feywild Child is here, hey!
Hey,
We're taking a quick break from the art and we're doing a tour of all my goth shit back here.
Thank you, Feywild Child. Thank you, Nikki, for following. You're so
Thank
sweet.
you.
It's seriously so great to have you. For those of you who don't know, Feywild Child runs a Legend of Evantris. She plays in the Prime stream on Wednesdays, and she runs a Feywild only campaign set in their little custom homebrew world of Evantris, and it's freaking awesome. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm in there just before we go to Dragon Heisters and I chat and stuff. So
Fun,
be sure to check out Legends of Evantris.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, so what I want to do with that, the little spider web dealie, is I want to get a nice skull, maybe like paint some runes onto it and such, so it looks like it has some glowing arcane runes. And then like just put a bell jar over it.
Okay, boss. We love you too, Nikki. We love you.
That's right. Aw.
We're keeping you too, honey.
That's right, that's right. It's mutual.
Hey, I would just like to say something.
Say it.
So Legend of Evantris Feywild and Ghost of Machine have like almost identical
That's
episode
right,
counts.
that's right.
And obviously one day we will cross streams, but
Because such similar things have happened at such
Yes.
similar moments.
yes, they recently went up against Baba Yaga,
That's right.
and she spoilers for Legend of Evantris up to episode like 35, 36 or so.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga killed their grave cleric.
Friggin' ridiculous.
Morgan didn't kill any of you, so she's meaner than I am. That's all I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing. Morgan tried.
She did. She desperately tried.
Morgan really tried. So it's not that Morgan isn't meaner, and it's not that you aren't meaner. It's that, thankfully, somehow, we pulled that one out.
Yeah, you got lucky.
And it's largely because my mom showed up. My character's mom showed up. But my character's mom showed up with an ancient black dragon that was against us, and it's just that my mom turned out to not be
against you.
against me, right?
It was quite the drama.
It was a lot. It
The
was
soap
a
opera
lot.
was
oh
at
my God.
the soap opera was showing. It was at its peak. Zenith. That was peak soap opera.
It really was.
The concert fight with the 3 different women and the enemies and the... It was very soap opera.
It was crazy. And it was mid-concert. That's the thing. It was mid-concert that this all happened. Family drama indeed, Shad.
It was family drama. But, I'm just saying, their grave cleric died, you guys survived, that's all I'm saying.
That is true. But it's not like none of us
Morgan
have ever died
did disintegrate the orc, had tried to, but he had restless endurance, and Crawford had...
Yep.
Jeremy Crawford had reworded
saved Francis.
Yep.
What Jeremy Crawford did was he legitimately personally saved Francis.
We do. We need to do some cross stream. We need to do some crossing the streams for Feywild
Yeah,
King.
that would be so great. I would love it so much. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you're on board too. That makes me so happy. Also, what's great is now I'm like, spoilers for Ghost of the Machine, Gilly is now fully Fey.
Yes.
So now we're both Feywild childs.
That's right.
Children.
And Gilly is now becoming, slowly but surely, on her path to becoming an Archfey. She's what I have dubbed an Archfeyling, because she's a halfling who's now an Archfey.
So great.
Archfeyling.
It's so great. It's so great.
Feywild stuff is pretty great.
I love
Fays
Fey.
are pretty great.
I love Fey shit. It's why on Mondays I don't know my sister from another Archfey.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but on Monday, this past Monday, and then the next 2 Mondays, I am playing in a level of Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Jareth, the Goblin King. On variant rolls, and I'm doing full hair, full makeup, all of it, outfit and everything. It's not an actual cosplay of the movie Jareth. I'm doing like just another look for Jareth.
It's so good.
Yeah. The hairstyle will be the same, but I have a wig that's in a different color just because it's fun. And I'm going to, and I have like a slightly different outfit, but it's the same sort of style. It definitely has the Jareth touch. So I do this craft stream on Mondays and Fridays. Monday, I'm doing 5 o'clock until Dungeon of the Mad Mage is over.
5 p.m. Central.
5 p.m. Central. Thank you.
Yep.
And I have not enough time between the art stream and the D&D stream, so I have to do the art stream in full Jareth.
Yep.
So
it's pretty great.
It's so much fun. I love it.
Let me go get coffee. You entertain all of our wonderful friends.
I think I can handle that. Okay.
Are you sure you don't need a man to supervise?
Alright, now that has left the room. I am not going to tell you the color of wig that I bought. You will have to tune in and find out. How about that, Wonky? I'm giving some spoilers, but not that spoiler. Yes, it is great. Awesome. Thank you. Feywild Child, do you prefer to be called on stream Feywild Child, or what do you prefer to go by? I try not to out people's like identities without. Oh, do I have a blue wig? I have 2 blue wigs. Wonky asked if I had a blue wig, not that if the Jareth wig was blue. My bad. I have 2 blue wigs. I mean, I have a Jester cosplay, so of course you know I have at least 1 blue wig. Cool. Alright. Thank you. We'll stick with Nikki, it's a little bit quicker. But you are my archfey. My sister from another archfey, I love that. If Selena lives to October, what? You're gonna dye your hair blue? Dragon cosplay shenanigans. I'm not seeing where the blue wig comes into dragon cosplay. I'm so lost. Connect the dots for me, Wonky. Liz, help. Dragons don't have hair, so I guess it wouldn't be that. Dragons have hair if they're in human form. If their human form has hair. That makes me happy, Shad. Val is here! Yay! You folks are great. Oh no! Val, you are on the phone. You're viewing on mobile. Oh no! Because your laptop betrayed me. That's so sad. Damn Twitch error codes. Come on. Twitch! What are you doing? What are you doing to Val here? Come on. Quit it. Alright, the endless search for heat on my wood burner continues. And Matt is here. He's just making coffee. He'll be right back. You ladies are wonderful. We've got some awesome people in chat right now. I'm so happy about it. Okay, so let's recap. Turtles, we have, let's see. We have the anchor. The anchor will be some, I think the anchor is all open hand monk. All 8 levels. Ground rules, so that you are aware, any newcomers, including Val. The turtle one-shot, we're building the turtles for. All the turtles are going to be at least 5 levels of monk, and they're all 8th level, and they all will have had some sort of background, apart from the one who's the anchor. They'll all have some sort of background that led them to seek atonement. All 4 of them are on some sort of atonement path, seeking redemption, inner peace and forgiveness, that sort of thing. So they all have that kind of thing going for them in one way or another. So what we've built so far, we have the anchor, which is all open hand. We have a level 3 gunslinger, level 5 Kensai monk turtle, which is just ridiculous to me and I love it. Probably something like an outlander or an investigator. It's some sort of like cowboy, tried to be a hero but couldn't get away from all the violence and just couldn't get it, couldn't do right no matter how hard they tried. Things always ended in more violence, and the cycle just never ended. So they sought out a path of redemption. We have a what Emma has now called Dragon Dick Sorcerer.
The old dragon.
The old Dragon Dick. I love how Matt walks back in when I say the words Dragon Dick.
I mean, I was summoned.
He was summoned.
The old Dragon Dick Sorcerer. I've seen it 100 times.
That's right.
Oh, Val!
Val's here.
I just love these girls. Oh.
Yeah. These women.
These women, I'm sorry. Well, I don't say girls as in like girl, you know. It's like girl.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware.
But it's fair.
The same way that I'm trying to get away from saying guys instead of folks.
Right.
Use something more, gender neutral.
Right.
But for real, We always say men or guys, but we never say gals.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
That's right. There we go. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. All those who lieth betwixt.
Lords and ladies, and those who lieth betwixt. Good God. You old dragon girl. See, Val gets it. Yeah. Milady, as they say in Britain.
Oh, no, not as such. Not as such. Not happening
My
here.
lord and milady. Because she's British.
Right. Depends on... See, it all depends
I feel
on
like,
the accent and intonation when you say milady.
I feel like milady has done that
If there's a fedora tip, I'm out.
I don't know what it's called, but I feel like milady has gone beyond the parody window to where it's been like neutralized. Like it's so ridiculous, it's so patently absurd that like.
Have you been miladied by a man in a fedora in real life?
No.
I have.
Well, how long ago though?
Maybe 4 or 5 years.
That's a long time in internet use.
But I also haven't been in the public for a while. Like, if it's not the internet, I haven't been like. If it's not the internet and it's not the goth club, like I haven't been
Empress. This is the beginning and the queen of the boy, Empress of the Mist.
See, here's the thing. If it hasn't been like a family function, friend function, or the goth club, or me at a gig, I just haven't been in public. I've been too busy.
Look at these. Look at this Empress.
But like, it wasn't even Halloween or anything. This was just the guy's normal look.
Right. I feel like that stuff has gone beyond the parody window to where it's like, especially in the internet.
That's fair, except...
On person, I would never say it to anyone.
Except for in real life, it has happened to me. I'm just like, what is this? Why?
Exactly.
And so maybe for me, the trauma is deeper.
The neckbeard trauma.
Oh.
So how was your first date with Chase?
No lie, he has a ton of fedoras that I need to burn. Fucking trilbies. Just a load of trilbies that I just need to burn.
Yep.
Like, he has this really atrocious one that has actually been on stream that was worn for somebody to
was
be
it
like...
Radigan?
No, it wasn't that. It was the Yelp barbarian.
Oh, that's right, for Carl.
Yeah. Wore it as a Yelp barbarian and just wore this. It's this white and black kind of plaid fedora. It is the worst thing in the universe. He is lucky. Chase is lucky. Chase is lucky that we established a rapport and that I was like already in the relationship far enough, deep enough by the time I found out about his frickin' trilby collection.
You married down.
I just...
You married so far down. I've known that man almost 20 years. Love that idiot, that big idiot.
I love him too. But one of these days, I am going to have...
there it is.
Yeah. I am going to have a witch coven meet. And we are going to ritualistically burn them all.
At Gen Con, yeah.
Yeah. It's going to happen. Like, just in my backyard. Just because.
Did Feywild Child dip?
I don't know.
Because I want to know if
she might be lurking.
If Eventris, if any of the Eventris folk, especially Feywild Child, if they're going to Gen Con.
Yeah.
That's
the
question.
That is a real question. My sister from another Archfey, we need to hang out in real life.
She's pretty great.
It's so hard to like keep up with people on the internet.
It is.
I'm looking so much forward to Gen Con where I can hang out with these people in real life. I'm so looking forward to it. With all of you lovely folks that I've met, played with, and talked to. Yay!
Aww, she's been summoned.
She's still here. Yay!
Aww, because they're on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
Or like, well, in New England or something.
That's sad.
Oh, that's cool that you'll be at PAX Unplugged. I wish I could
really
go to
awesome.
PAX Unplugged.
Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of places I'd like to go, a lot of
Yeah.
events I'd like to go to, but who has the time and the money to do all of the things?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be the one who goes to more than like Gen Con and maybe like one other thing, because it's just really, the whole thought of it's pretty daunting to me.
It's a lot. Having done Dragon Con for like 4 or 5 years in a row, seriously, it's a lot. And like Dragon Con the same year I've done Gen Con, the same year I've done C2E2, the same year that I've done Wizard World. There was one year that I did all of those in the same year, I think.
It
was nuts.
I remember you guys had that crazy year where you went to a bunch of things.
Freaking crazy. And free comic book day, you know. Which is like a whole, it's not, the expense isn't there for free comic book day, but like the taking the entire day or a good portion of the day to go to all the different comic book shops in cosplay and...
Oh, that's cool. Maya's going. I don't know if any... I know I'm not going to Dragon Con.
Oh, cool.
It's way too much for me. Logistics and just the absolute thought of it gives me an anxiety.
Yeah, I was way too busy and we had too much going on financially this year to make Dragon Con feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Free Comic Book Day is coming up, Wonky, that's right. May the 4th.
Cool.
It's the first Saturday of May every year. Yep.
So, I wanted to circle back.
Yes, let's do it.
Dwarf Cricket said, though still significantly cheaper than BlizzCon. Emma, darling, have you ever been to BlizzCon, and what Blizzard games did you play and or still play? That's what I want to know.
There we go.
Because I was a huge Blizzard nerd for a really long time.
May the 4th be with you too, Val.
Maya's there for work? What a boss.
Damn.
I would love it. I would love it if I could meet up with Maya. If we could meet up with Maya. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm envious because she can pull off a French accent so well.
Nice.
And I'm the one who cannot. That's like the one accent I definitely can't do it. And my primary antagonist, who's supposed to speak with one. Whoops.
Yep.
Mistakes. Why did I not make the main antagonist like
Cajun?
Thank you for saying it. Or Wood Elf, perhaps. You know, that speaks with a Cajun accent. Why
but instead,
Nope.
Not as such. Yet, here we are.
I will say there might be an antagonist that will speak with a Cajun accent.
No, we already know that that's a thing. I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
Okay,
moment.
so you played World of Warcraft. Cool, Emma. Yeah, I played World of Warcraft for a really long time. I was very serious about it. I almost went pro for PvE.
Damn, boy.
Not Welch. Yeah, I was
Damn,
really highly ranked.
Nice.
Yep. For one brief moment in time.
So I really, in theory, I love WoW. I never let myself touch it because I just felt like I would not have the self-control to not just lose my life in WoW.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I'd love it so much
Gora.
that I would not be responsible.
Wow, she was doing PvP aggressively. What a god.
Damn.
I never got very far in PvP. I just did a little bit of arena and mostly battlegrounds. And way back in the day, I did some ranked when they had like Knight Lieutenant and stuff like that.
See, Val knows Val knows my struggle in my field.
Thank you, Faye Wildchild. We probably won't be here, but other people might be for doing other things. Thank you for stopping by, hon.
Thank you so much.
We love you. We love you, the whole crew.
Looking forward to seeing you on Monday.
That's cool, Emma, that you did the PvP thing. We've all been touched by WoW in this chat, either directly or indirectly, the hopes.
That's right.
Yeah, World of Warcraft is... Legion was so insanely good that I knew that BFA was going to be trash. Because they have not linked two good expansions together in a very long time. Not since BC to Wrath have they put two good expansions back
I think I heard Chase. Either that or I heard Sasha.
You
Might have
hate
just been
Legion.
Sasha.
Legion is so good. Legion revived the game in a way it hadn't been in a long time. I loved Mists of Pandaria. I loved Legion. I loved Wrath. I loved Burning Crusade. Cataclysm had some good ideas, but was poorly executed. Wrath, MOP, Legion. This is, well, if you're saying Wrath is better than MOP and then Legion, I would agree with you. But if you're saying Legion is better than MOP is better than Wrath, you're wrong. So
I think it's the...
What's he saying?
Well, it depends. I'm not actually sure. The intent.
Mista Pandaria was underrated the whole time it was out. Underrated. And then like people, the more it got developed, and then once they started leaving it behind, people realized what they had lost. Thank you, Val.
Aw, thank you, Val.
100 bits, 30
So
Niffler.
sweet.
You're so sweet, honey.
Oh my goodness, I love just watching that bar climb. It makes me so happy that the bar worked.
Yeah. In retrospect, people now understand how good MOP was. They understand everything that it did for the game. You're the first bits. Look how sweet.
Val. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to reset so that it was the chat leaderboard was for this week.
Oh, do we have the leaderboard down yonder?
No, not
Oh,
down
just the
yonder.
one?
Just the one on the chat. I forgot to reset it.
Aww.
It's okay. It's all right.
We'll reset it next week. Oh, it's almost 6. Is Lizard, are you all playing tonight?
Yeah, let us know if you're playing
Yeah, let us know how you are.
and what time you think you want to play.
Yeah.
Good call, Matt. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I thought of it when I was upstairs. Please hold. Quit it! I hate when you guys say that. I'm not holding. I'm just sitting here talking. You little. He's such a little shit. He knows it.
He says it that way because Liz says it.
Yeah.
But Rob says it in a very troll fashion now.
Yeah.
Because Rob is a troll.
You too. Oh, she tagged. Rob says, "Please hold," and she tagged. So they typed that at the same.
Oh my gosh.
I learned neat. She says
That's
is true.
That's true. She got neat.
This is truly an example in existential.
Liz picked up neat and K.
Okay. Great.
Great.
Those
From
are the
Rob.
two traits. Yeah, those are the 2 traits to pick up for Rob. Damn it. You could have learned coding. Just picking it up through osmosis.
That's right. Like you do.
As a prank, learn how to code better than Rob. As a prank.
That's a prank.
I have not seen nature videos. Oh God. Oh no. Emma, what have you done?
Yeah, what have you done?
Oh, do you both have colds right now, Lizard? These nature videos, I have a feeling, are going to be the bane of our existence.
Correct.
Oh no.
Oh, you're shifting.
Okay.
You're gonna shift to Sunday mornings, huh?
So you're not
Okay.
streaming right now? Okay. My understanding is you won't be streaming at 6:30 or whatnot. Already, not tonight. You'll stream on Sunday
Well, that's mornings plural.
mornings. I think he means going forward.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Interesting. More turtles.
They're
Okay.
debating. More turtles. We have 4. Okay, what other turtles are there?
Well, hang on. Do we have 4?
Yeah, we have the goth, the adult, we have the firecracker, and we
That's
have
right.
the wild card.
All right. So we need to figure out what happened in the turtles' histories. Because we haven't figured out what happened in the Monk of the Long Death in their history, the Grave Cleric,
So
and to determine like a fitting background for them.
there is.
What caused them to venture inward and seek?
Well, this is. I don't know if I want to share this
Seek
because this
monk
is my
stuff.
idea for a grave cleric.
Let's see what chat says.
Yeah, let's get some ideas from chat. Grave cleric turned long death monk, folks. What do we think
What are we thinking here?
for the goth turtle monk?
That's right. What do we think? Metal as fuck. That's what Val says. You will know the peace of the grave.
How did they get there?
Yeah, how did they get there? That's the question, right?
What happened? I have
What
an
led
idea, but
them-
it's the
what
idea I
led
want
them
for
there?
my grave cleric someday.
Yeah. Grave cleric turned to long death, yeah. So all of these multi-classed monks, they were not monk to begin with. They were whatever they were first. So in this case, a grave cleric. But for all of them, something has happened in their lives that caused them to seek enlightenment, mental discipline, inner peace, redemption, that sort of thing. So those like sort of redemption and atonement arcs are what we're looking for. So, grave cleric. Oh, hi, Sasha.
A little score.
I'm just waiting for her to walk across the
Yeah.
table over here. Just get right in the way of the camera.
She's so needy.
She really is. She's been very needy all day. Apart from when she was just sleeping in the bed.
She's like, I'm just gonna lay in your eye line, but I don't want you to pay attention to me.
Correct. Just gonna act like I don't want any attention so that you don't realize that deep down I am desperate for it.
She's so cute. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay, so somehow desecrated the cycle of life and death, funeral rites, passage of souls. Wonky says the grave cleric couldn't stop Mrs. Kilgast from coming back.
That's what I was in here for it.
Oh,
Probably
Christ.
won't connect it to the main campaign so
Yeah,
squarely.
probably not.
There are regions in the world that are struck with war and strife. It could be from a lot of places. And so they were somewhere where those rights were desecrated or damaged or irrevocable. Or the culture or whatever, people started obeying the sword more than the other thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe they accidentally got tied up with necromancers and it blighted the way they view passage of death and would rather control life and death than honor it.
Yeah, because long death is
It's not great.
It's not great. It's not great, she says.
It is great, but like it's not great.
It's not.
Depends on what your
You could
definition
play
of great
it.
is.
You could play it non-evil, but it
You
has
could,
a
but it does have like an inherently evil bent
design
to it. Yeah.
aspect. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, my alarm went off, so we're good there, guys. Yeah.
Something to do with the barriers fading in Edda between planes.
If that was a thing.
Or, Nerdy Niffler, so Val says, they thought they could raise their loved or lost. Could totally warp their mind, yeah.
Those couple ideas could be connected with
Yeah, interesting.
what we understand now. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Hold
Yes,
on.
go on.
Oh, I gotta I'm bracing myself for this one.
Alright, I'm listening.
We know that some clerics in the world have begun losing their power
Correct.
and turning to alternative means of finding that power and restoring their path.
This is
To
something that was
divine
sitting in
magic.
the back of my head, and I was
Yes.
wondering if we were going to get here, yeah.
Yeah. So, you could be that person could have been one of those clerics.
A cleric of Marissa.
Which ties in Wonky's suggestion and ties in a little bit of everything that's going on here.
Correct.
That's pretty good.
So lost somebody that they cared about and could not bring them back because their magics are not working the same as they used to.
Right, because the relationship with certain gods are changing fundamentally in Edda.
So maybe they even used to be a much higher level cleric than they
Yes.
are now.
Yeah.
But
They used to be
because
like
of things,
a high
because of
priest.
reasons, yeah, like
Or an exemetor.
yeah. But because these things aren't working the same, oh man.
Yes.
They no longer have access to some of those higher levels, some of that
Yes.
higher potency.
So while it's connected to the
Potency.
meta plot, it's not necessarily dealing with
Correct.
directly Prism
Correct.
things. Because let me tell you
Exactly.
something, the fact the arresting light is
Exactly.
failing is screwing a lot of more people's lives than the Prism.
Oh, I believe that.
It'd be cool to see that in
Yeah.
a different way.
That's really
And that's very
interesting.
campaign setting-esque.
Yes.
It's like, okay, these are the main themes.
Exactly.
Of what are we doing?
Which is some of the things that I try to do in my Tell Dore
Yeah.
one-shots. Yeah.
So it makes it more like a campaign
Yeah.
setting.
Well,
Rather.
yeah, like a campaign setting, so you know that you're playing in a living, breathing world, even though it's just a one-shot.
Yes.
We'll mess up more in time. Just wait.
Yeah. Yeah, something ridiculous like it turns out the arresting light is failing because you guys went to that cave that one time.
Oh my god.
It's all your fault. Not making any sense. Having no warning whatsoever.
That very first
Dungeon.
very first session where you were just like, here, go into this dungeon so you can get a handle on how to play your characters.
That's right. Oh.
Wasn't even intended to be anything like
Yeah, that would
Like,
be very bad writing.
earth shattering or mind shaping or anything. But like
Not making any sense. Yeah, no, not a thing that actually happened.
making no sense. It was quite formative though.
It was.
Because Gilly lost half her hand in that.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah, Hap from the OA. Oh my gosh.
I
I
haven't
haven't
watched
seen
the
season
OA.
2 yet. I
I haven't
haven't seen
watched the
season
OA.
2. Matt hasn't seen season 1 apparently. So it is so good.
Well, you did release a sword corruption.
Well, sort of. Here's the question though, because this campaign is a lot about memory and identity
Magic.
and loss and magic. So are they still a sorcerer king? Is the real question.
Well, luckily they don't have enough power, so.
Yet.
Is a thing is still a thing when it's no longer that thing?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No, I'm saying, is it, you know?
Right.
No one knows. At the very least, you guys know he's not as powerful as he used to be, so that's a plus. Put that in the plus column.
At the worst, though, we know that they were friends with a black dragon.
Yes.
So they had a pet black dragon, and it
They
was
did.
female.
Yes.
And now it's quite likely that that black dragon is the frickin' archvillain.
Well, I wouldn't call her archvillain, but she is an archvillain.
Current archvillain.
Yeah. Yes, currently. Yeah.
Between her and Ravos, I would say that those are the two.
Ravos.
Sorry.
It's okay.
They're the two like significant archvillains.
Okay.
Angela Creighton definitely is in there too, but like I'm thinking about who is like the tippy top of the power structure.
Yep. It's Trilly. Trilly's the archvillain. She's come at you with a knife.
She's the eldest of the she's the grandest of the grand
She's the
hags.
Grand Elder Hag.
Yep. Makes sense.
9 years old.
It's totally fine. Yeah, the void is a significant
I
villain.
love how people are like the void. Oh,
The
no.
void is definitely a significant villain at the
There's
moment.
like this whole drama and all this theater happening over here, and the void just like,
Yep. Yep.
hey. everyone turns around and is just like,
It's just
oh
it's
no.
just that it's that moment where like you're having like this big family drama blowout in your living room, and then you look over and it's just like a murderer standing in your window
Yeah.
just with a knife, and you're like, oh god. Just outside your house. It just
Aw.
happens to be there.
Oh yeah, there might be hags in the Grand Hags. No spoilers. Mm.
Yeah, Val, you really...
Yeah, Emma's
need to see it.
redesigning her entire house to incorporate my hags.
Oh, Val's like, I've cried 2 episodes in a row. I'm ready.
Aw, Val, we're so glad you enjoy it. We really do try so hard to make it really good.
I do. I have done quite a lot of crying on Ghost in the Machine. I will tell you that.
I've teared up a little bit too.
You definitely have, yeah. It's impactful.
Yeah, we try. We try our hardest.
We do indeed.
So, yeah. I'm just word vomiting, don't mind me.
So okay, So for this turtles,
Yeah.
how does this background of like what the trauma is and all of that? Let's pick a like mechanically. Let's pick a background for the goth turtle. It doesn't necessarily have to relate directly.
It doesn't. It doesn't have to be perfect.
So we already have haunted one for the sorcerer.
Yes.
We have
Outlander, investigator, whatever.
something along
for
those
the wild
lines
card.
for the wild card for the gunslinger.
And then probably sage, acolyte, hermit, something like that.
Yeah.
For the anchor.
That makes sense for the anchor. What do we want to go with for the goth? What makes sense there? Like what's interesting?
Yeah.
Inheritor. What about noble?
Noble could work.
Especially if they were up high in the hierarchy somewhere.
I mean, hierarchy might be. I mean, depending on where they're from, I guess.
Right, somewhere in the hierarchy of like if they were an executor or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Noble could work depending on where they were.
Yes.
So that's a possibility. Yeah, something like inheritor or noble would be an interesting highborn background. Or courtier.
Courtier, yeah. More
Yep.
of a servant as because.
More of a like, yeah.
So, if he was gonna be an executor, and now if he was executor and he was just an executor, yeah, that makes sense. But an executor noble, I would say would probably have to be from Delmaria.
Okay, interesting.
Or Athadia. Because those are the only two places where you can both hold a religious office and a noble title. In the West.
Interesting.
That's pretty great. Probably from like the Southern Shores or something, in Abilene or something.
So I think Emma has a very different idea of courtier than we do.
Emma?
Emma's going straight courtesan.
A courtier is a background. It means you serve a court.
Yep.
In 5th edition D&D.
Correct.
Emma's
That
just
doesn't mean you can't be a courtier.
No, it doesn't. You doesn't. We've seen that.
You could be a courtesan or concubine of some sort, yeah.
Faction agent courtier mix. Okay, a faction agent. Yeah. Noble. What did he say? And then kick out after they lost their power. Yeah. Inheritor. Yeah. So one thing I will say about all this is I started working on. There are 2 monk subclasses that I'm designing for Edda.
Yeah.
One of them is like basically a wizard.
Correct.
You like it's like
Naz.
it's a 3rd level spellcaster. Well, Naz is only able to cast spells because she is they are the mistress of the mist.
Right. But that's what I think of when you say one that is like a wizard.
Yeah,
I think of Naz.
because they are mechanically Cobalt Soul. Their office gives them a few extra spells, a few spells.
Yeah, a few.
It's not
Freaking commune.
Yeah,
I
contact
lost-
other plane. That's the one that drives you insane. I
It's
thought it was
commune.
commune. No, it's
Commune definitely drives you insane.
I looked it up. I don't think it's actually well. They cast contact other plane. That's
Oh,
the one
okay.
that has the
But
check.
commune does as well. I think it's 5th level.
You can look it up, but yeah,
Okay.
contact other plane has a check associated with it, and she has that. They have that. They have teleportation circle. They have chain lightning. They have a very special form of scrying. So, a few things to
It's
kind of
really
help
interesting.
for their office. So, the turtle is an R, not a thing. I don't think that's
Nope.
So I started designing the Zarin monk, which is like the Arcanist monk. And then I watched Kung Fu Hustle.
Sasha, is your daddy home?
Hey!
Chase
Casual
is here.
Friday.
Yeah, it's casual Friday.
Me too.
I like how we were talking about the fedora that he has that's plaid, and he's wearing freaking plaid right now. Come show everybody what you're wearing.
So then I watched Kung Fu Hustle. Oh, that's a nice color.
Thank you.
This is the shirt that he was wearing on our very first date.
Aww.
This is what.
That was the shirt he was wearing on our very first date, too.
That makes sense. He wore it because he knew
That's
that we
right.
would end up being,
Hello.
Hi.
So you watched Kung Fu Hustle?
So then I watched. We're talking about
Great
monk
movie.
subclasses because
Of
I'm
course.
designing 2 of them.
Look at our total one-shot bar.
It was 700 bits since we started this stream.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, aren't they sweet? Thank you guys again.
You guys are awesome.
You
I
folks are the
saw
best.
somebody post on Twitter and she was like, bring us turtles. I forget who it was.
It might have
Probably
been Val.
Emma or Val.
Yeah.
I know Val definitely did.
We have
I haven't
awesome
seen
people.
all of my Twitter lately, so.
Nice.
So the monk that inspired me to make, so there's 2 inspirations for it. When I watched Kung Fu Hustle, and then if you've
Plaid
ever
Shed.
played Jade Empire.
Plaid Shed.
Oh, yeah.
So that monk subclass is called the 7 Demon School monk subclass.
So when justice inevitably dies and I make
Okay.
vengeance, the Warforged monk.
But I'm still working on it.
Oh, Emma. Her internet cut out.
Just saying how much we love you.
That's right.
Hi, Nerdy Niffler.
That's Val.
Yeah.
That's Val. You
Okay.
can say Val.
No, I say their three names.
So the 7 Demon School, I think I actually ended up making 8 different demons for it. But I think I'm still going to keep the name.
It's a misnomer. It's just like the Mighty Nine.
Exactly.
That's
That's better not to think about it.
Right, yeah. Are you eating dinner with us?
No, I got to go do the notes for session 0 and stuff.
Okay, cool. So only 2 steaks.
I mean, it's Val if you say it's Val. Val said, is it Val? No one knows.
No.
I mean,
knows.
you could be somebody entirely different and just have hacked Val's account. That's the
true.
thing.
Could be her sister, her little sister who bought her a card.
Named Mal.
That's right.
Yep.
Named Mal. What is this?
Yeah.
Naming your child Dad.
Yeah. Exactly. Playing with all the little decorations back here. I wish the people. Phone's ringing.
We showed them all the decorations.
Well,
Oh, you
all
did?
of
Yeah.
mine. My goth shit.
No, no,
No.
yeah, just the
My
the-
like, I wish
we
you
showed
guys
them
could
the
see
good ones.
how nerdy it is back here. You don't see all of the sci-fi crap that's everywhere that will eventually be in the background if I ever run my Cold Suns campaign from here. Yeah,
That's right.
'tis my evil twin Mal. Mal's quite a gal.
Quite a gal. Do you see this? Do you see the progress?
Yeah,
There's
that's
some
really
more
cool.
color in here now.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Right in here.
Right in that. Right.
Yeah,
Wow, just manhandle it. Thanks.
just slap it around.
Yeah, the gold makes it look better.
So
Yeah, the gold does make it look better, for sure.
Just poking at it. That's real helpful.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Skilled. Skillful.
Yeah, we get to drive 4 hours tonight. That'll be fun.
You do?
We're
Let's
going to
not.
Nokomis
Let's
to-
not.
no.
Let's not. Let's not.
No?
Let's
Okay.
not talk about that on stream. Thank
Why
you.
does it matter? We're
I don't
driving
want to
down south.
dictate to people where we're going and where we'll be on the internet. Thank you. No.
Okay.
Ah.
Good lord. Damn
What
it.
is this, Charles?
Okay.
Abort.
Anywho,
Yep.
so that
Time to
was
take
fun.
up residence in our walls as a prank.
As a prank,
As a prank. Yes, yes, exactly.
earlier we were talking about things that like couples adopt from each other because like Liz says neat and then Rob says hold please. And we were like, I was like, you could have adopted like the better qualities. You could have like learned how to code, but like better than Rob. As a
Right.
prank.
It's just
As
as
a
a prank.
prank.
As a prank.
Right.
Just
Exactly.
through osmosis, just like pick it up as a prank.
As a prank.
Sure. You know, I posted all of the codes and our social security numbers and everything on stream. Is that okay? As a prank? Is that
As
okay?
a prank. As a prank.
Here, test this to see if there's heat. As a prank?
Do you trust me?
No.
Not as such, no.
You don't think it's on my to-do list? I'm reading. But only after he can't get away.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Delightful prank. Liz, you're welcome to live in the walls while you're
we
here. I'll
have
leave.
we have a crawl space.
Yeah. AKA
Oh God, here we go.
the Masturbatorium is the name of our crawl space.
Somebody has decided that's the thing.
Yeah, that's where you go. That's where you go when you need to get away and really just focus on yourself.
That's a way to put it.
Self-care.
In the crawl space.
I mean,
There's nothing creepy or weird about that.
can't let the crawl space go to waste.
The dragon,
boy.
the dragon dick masturbatorium.
That's right.
Emma's been saying dragon dick a lot because Emma's had more
Correct.
more drinks than we have.
Oh, good.
Tomster's here.
Dumpster, what up, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna go get started on dinner.
Don't mind this random Heroes of the Storm professional in chat. It's not nobody in particular. Hey, buddy.
So pleasant.
We're just chatting about D&D and dragon dick masturbatoriums.
What is this?
I can't.
I don't have enough wine for this shit.
Volume.
It's kind of the best. Oh. Wow.
We
Right.
were teasing that certain people from a certain scene might be playing Storm King's Thunder with me soon. And well, if people can't start piecing it together now, well, they'll never piece it together.
I'm going back to more upbeat.
More goth dance shit?
This one's a little less of that, but it's definitely more dance, I think. I can't remember. I just wanted something a little less chill.
Insert Charlie Day meme? Oh, the conspiracy one? Yeah.
Yes! Absolutely.
The Shaft. The Shaft.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, okay, what were we talking about before all of that?
Before the dragon dick
Before the
masturbatorium?
dragon, before
I
the
was talking about
dragon dick
the seven
masturbatorium,
demon
yes.
monk that I was designing.
That's right. That's right.
Now that one's gonna take a while to design because it's purposely kind of complex.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I am with that.
Makes sense. Did we settle on a background for that goth turtle?
I think we have some ideas. Oh wait,
Oh, that's right. We had some ideas.
did I write folk hero under the wrong one?
Yeah, you did.
No.
Folk hero is not for the goth cleric. The grave cleric, long death monk.
It wasn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's for the folk hero is for the.
No, it was because it was in contrast. Well, we don't have to, but this was the one that was in contrast to the Kensai. Or the Haunt or something. Yeah.
Maybe we did have it. Then.
Yeah, we did. But we can also put Inheritor, Noble.
Right.
We got some good input there.
True. Because
These
the
things develop.
dragon dick sorcerer one, which apparently
In fact,
that's what we're calling it
The
now,
folk hero might be
is-
might be the anchor.
is the what's it called? It's the the folk hero could be the anchor. The sorcerer one is the haunted one.
2 streams. What?
Who's looking at 2 streams?
Oh,
Oh, Shad is.
of course.
Managing 2 streams at once.
I tend to watch one stream. I'll have it off to the side and then like be playing a game. That's usually my mood.
Yeah, I usually have a stream up while I'm either doing graphic design or DM prepping, player prepping.
D&D streams usually
Planning
work
baby
very well as like a
showers, you know,
secondary
whatever.
thing
Yeah.
because
That's
because they have lulls and things like that. And they can be kind of on the quieter side sometimes. So.
Yeah. It's nice.
I need to get my playlist together for Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah, you do. Let me know if you need any of my, anything from the various playlists that I've put together. Alright, where's the exclusive for Storm King's Thunder? Where's the exclusive right now? We need like an exclusive sneak peek on what your idea is for session 1. Some sort of session 1 sneak peek.
Oh boy.
That's what we need, because that's what we've decided that this stream is for.
That's right.
Random sneak peeks.
Well, I will know more after my session 0 tonight. There will be giants. That much is true.
That's not a sneak peek. It's literally... Giants is literally in the frickin' title.
I'm considering calling it Big Boy Season. That's a spoiler. I really am. I think we might call it Big Boy Season. Because it makes me happy.
I know it does.
So based on... I'm not sure what spoiler I can offer.
He does have a session 0, but it's not streamed.
Correct.
It'll just be recorded.
I can tell you that the players that are coming on are very excited. They're very roleplay intensive, and we're going to have a conversation tonight about role-playing and stuff like that. I can tell you that we're using safety tools to make sure everyone stays on the same page. I can tell you that our stream, the Storm King's Thunder, is going to be very diverse crowd. Really great players from all different backgrounds.
That's all really great and fantastic, but I meant the meat and potatoes. Where, the action, like, what are you doing? Are they meeting in a tavern? Are they...
See, you asked this question just as I was checking my Twitter is the thing. Okay, you okay, hold on. One real quick. Hold on. Okay.
That's what I want to know. I want the juicy bits.
What's the juiciest bit I can give you?
Yeah. Give us a juicy bit.
I don't know if I have one. I will tell you that I redesigned one of the potential villains.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought they were problematic.
Fair enough.
So I redesigned them.
That's a good call.
And I can tell you that... Uh-oh, Tomster's in the chat. I can tell you that...
Come show up in these streams, these art streams for the juicy spoilers. The juicy bits. Matthew's juicy bits. This is the segment on Alexis Attempts Art with Matthew joining on Fridays that we're going to call now Matthew's Juicy Bits.
I can promise you that I have not modified any of the players' characters' memories. Is that juicy?
Remember what I said earlier about when his mouth is moving, his lying?
I haven't. None of their memories have been modified.
Yeah, how would they know though?
But I'm telling you now, I promise I didn't do it this time.
Until you decide that it makes sense that you had done it.
Correct.
You see what I mean?
Why even play at that point?
Exactly. He might be telling the truth in spirit right now, but that doesn't mean that it can't change later.
Okay.
He can't just randomly decide. He might just randomly decide later, oh yeah. It makes sense for this villain to have like modified this person's memory. It might happen.
Here's the
Get ready, Tom.
Tomster is one of the players. That's why he's in chat.
Get ready, Tomster.
Tomster's one of the people playing, and he's awesome, and you guys should all check out his stuff.
I couldn't remember whether or not you had said it on stream.
No, that's okay. Tomster's one of the players. There's a juicy bit. And then I'll give you a little bit more.
Yes.
There are at least 2 potential arch villains, rather than the one that the module suggests.
Perfect.
And then
Is one of them of your own creation?
No.
Okay.
Although I modified both heavily.
Cool. As you will, as you always do.
And session 1 will start very close to the action with an interesting moral conundrum.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Fun. That's all you need to know, right?
Yeah.
To know that you want to be there and watch what happens.
Poggers.
Start right off in the action. Well, pretty soon into the action with a moral conundrum. See, what more do you need? It's a good juicy bit.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for in Storm King's Thunder?
I am most excited for the players and the backstories they have sent me.
That's good.
And
That's a good excitement for a DM.
yes. I am
'Cause I
excited.
feel like some DMs get like really excited for all these plots that they've weaved and all of these like NPCs that they plan to bring in and stuff like that. And that's all good excitement, but it's even better, in my opinion, if the DM is excited about the characters and what the characters are looking, like what the players are looking for.
Yep.
If you're excited about those same things.
So yeah, and this will be starting next Friday at 9:30 p.m. Central, as we've said several times now. 9:30 p.m. Central, and starting on the 12th, here on Twitch TV/Dice Priority. Whole new cast with
We
me
need to
as
get
the
more
DM.
songs on here.
Yeah, it's hard to build a playlist that lasts for more than a few hours.
Yeah, when you
Takes
have to
a
worry
really-
about,
Yeah, it takes a really long time.
and especially when you have to worry about things like
Correct.
copyright issues and various platforms, copyright issues.
All right. So, episode 38 of Ghost of the Machine will now be titled Haggard Gifts because the poll ended in a tie. Thanks for nothing, people. And Emma suggested Haggard Gifts, so we're going with that.
Works for me. I think that's what I voted for too. I mean, it's no Bedrock Diploma. I'm just kidding. It's really good. I like it. I was just saying what I knew you were going to say. Haggard Gifts. The hags were so good, Matt.
Thank you.
Seriously. Ugh. So good.
A fiduciary responsibility. I've actually been waiting for that kind of lore drop, that comparison.
Yeah.
For that question to be asked. Because it's at least how I conceive of it. I feel like it's, it's complex as all things are. But in my mind, hag contracts don't have an element of fiduciary responsibility in the same way that, like, when Ursula entered into a contract with Ariel.
With Ariel, that makes sense.
Like
the Sea Witch.
Yeah, it's like it only makes sense if in your norms there is no fiduciary responsibility within your contract law.
Yeah.
Mystical or otherwise. Whereas fiends do have fiduciary. They observe fiduciary responsibility. They're more lawful, So I thought that was pretty cool. Neat little thing. I was happy when you asked it. I was like, here we go.
Nice. Happy to be here to ask the
old fiduciary responsibility lore drop question.
Yep.
So I've seen it 100 times. That's when you know the content is good right there. The lore is deep when you get the fiduciary responsibility between different mystical contracts. That's some deep lore. You gotta give it.
It is. It is deep.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You do have to worry about copyright audio on your stream, Emma. Audio is chiefly the concern because your VOD will get muted on Twitch if you run anything copyrighted. Portions of it will get muted, and then if they feel like it was an egregious violation, the whole thing will get auto muted.
That's right.
And you won't have your audio.
That's right. And then if you are also uploading to YouTube, you have to worry about YouTube's rules, which there can be some difference there.
There can.
Yeah, I agree, Emma. Music is the bedrock of ours too. Like, we use music a lot to set the tone and the theme.
Yeah.
The atmosphere. It brings a lot to a game. It really does.
So good resources.
I will send you some resources.
Yeah. Incompetech/Kevin McLeod, great resource.
You can find all of his stuff up on Roll20.
Yep. So it incorporates
So if you're using Roll20, you can already use all that stuff.
Tabletop audio, as long as you give them some attribution and it isn't.
And you're not making money off of it.
Yeah, not too much anyway, And then
Pretzel, which I'm using now, which
and engage YouTube safe mode.
Yep. Make sure that you use YouTube safe mode. If you're not uploading to YouTube, then I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and if you don't care about your VOD, it also doesn't really matter.
Correct.
But
I know some people try getting away with, and some people do get away with, but it only on like really small streams, get away with having low volume, and it's not piped through, so it's like playing in the room.
Yeah.
But low volume.
Yeah.
So you can only kind of get it through the mic.
Yep.
But you know.
You take a risk.
It's a risk.
Yep.
It's absolutely a risk. If you want to look into other things, Sirenscape is also a good option.
Yeah,
Sirenscape
is really good.
has better options once you pay for it.
Yeah.
But the base options are also decent.
They're real decent.
Yeah.
I really like their dungeon music.
Yeah. I tried using their their sci-fi one though. And the music on that was a little frustrating.
Yeah, I listened to some of that, and it's for a different kind of sci-fi.
Yeah, I used it for... What I used it for was when we played Lasers and Feelings.
Yeah.
Which I think it worked decently enough for.
Yeah.
But there was one track, and you can't just skip it, which was really frustrating. There was one music track, and it just loops through them, that had like this really high-pitched, like SOS kind of sound in it.
Yeah. But you can lower those if
Yeah,
it's not.
except it was part of the music.
Oh, it was part of the music?
That's the problem. Yeah, it was part of the music track.
It wasn't a sound. It wasn't
it wasn't like a repeating sound.
Oh no.
And it took me forever to figure it out, and we were like midstream, and I'm just like, what is happening? What is this sound that it's making?
No.
Yeah, that's so like if you watch the Lasers and Feelings one shot that I ran, it was just I got distracted with that.
Did we ever get that re-uploaded?
I don't think it has been re-uploaded. We should re-upload it though.
Yeah, it's
I was giving it some time.
Yeah.
We could re-upload it and premiere it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look for that content, folks.
The Dragonheister premieres went well.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dragonheisters was so fun last Tuesday.
I am so excited that Emma was a guest, and I'm really, really excited to have Emma back this coming Tuesday. It's really, really exciting. I watched the episode. I need to watch different parts of it over because I didn't get everything that I needed to out of it. There were some parts where I was multitasking, and I missed bits that I missed some details that I really want to rewatch.
I've got a gun now. What is this? I will say, I told Ty at the beginning that I was considering John. He's like, well, you can start with a gun if you want. And I was like, no, I think it'd be fun if I found it eventually. Because in Johnny's original conception, he has a gun.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It's a gold-plated gun, and he calls it Lady Luck.
If you hadn't... Here's the thing. If you hadn't gone with any of the Zenth shit...
I know.
You wouldn't have had it.
I know. I had a feeling. I mean, I figured the monk wasn't going to bust a gun on me, is what I mean to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew there were, like, pistoliers or something in Waterdeep from the little bits of Rivals and stuff or whatever I'd seen, but I didn't know it was that soon, and when he about killed me, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to live to get this gun. This is a problem.
I need to actually watch some more of Rivals now that I've gotten through some of the spoilery stuff.
Well, here's the thing. They don't get to the Kenku warehouse until, like, episode, 18 or something. Like season 3 or something.
So now that I know that I'm, like, safe spoiler-wise, I need to go in and, like, actually watch them. Because I've
started episode 8.
I've tuned in for, like, little bits and pieces here and there, but I'm just like, I don't want spoilers.
Started episode 8.
Okay.
Because of Broken Stars.
Right, correct. Right. Okay, good. So, like, episode 8 is where the...
That's when Carlos takes over.
Cool, perfect.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Emma, I was in love with Mrs. Magpie. I
love her
love
too.
with Miss Magpie. Is it Miss or Mrs. Magpie?
I don't think it's either,
Or
right?
Miss Magpie. She said she had...
MX.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, what's...
The abbreviation is MX.
Like, mistress? What does that mean?
If I remember correctly, she said it something like mix.
Mix Magpie?
I think it's what
Is that
she
a thing?
said. I think it's what she said, yeah.
Oh, what does that mean? Is it said like mix or is it... Oh, I need to...
Lay it on us, Emma.
Is that Madam
I think that's probably.
I was in love with Emma's like
Yep,
presence.
pronounced mixed, gender neutral. That's okay. That's where I thought we were going.
I didn't
yeah.
know. I don't know that term. I do not know that term. That's really cool. Mixed magpie.
I like that.
That's really cool. I will be sure to use that. So it's not nice. I did not know that. That's really cool. It's not associated with marriage.
I love that. I love so much about that.
Yeah.
It's so easy too.
It is.
It's so easy.
Mixed magpie. I love that.
It's just like a formality you attach to somebody's name.
Right. That's awesome.
That's it. Like,
I love that her name was Mixed Magpie. I love that it was a magpie. I love that she was a wizard.
so good.
I love that she's an enchanter, and I love now that she's in our basement paying rent.
She, so Emma and
Instantly
I talked.
adopted.
Emma and Ty did most of the planning and all that, but Emma did talk to me a little bit about character ideas and stuff. Obviously, because I made the symbol for her character.
Yeah. Oh God, that symbol was so good. I was like, okay. I was
getting. I will just say that the making a marionette doll gave me such Lilith vibes.
Yeah. And I was when I saw it, I was
Lilith
like,
is one of my characters that I've created. That is very She is glamour bard and divine soul sorcerer, and she is all about the charm and the breaking, the deconstructing and breaking of people's wills and reconstructing them to suit her needs.
yeah.
That is Lilith's shtick.
Lilith is a good time.
Like, see, here's where we're getting like horny on main for our own characters.
It's alright.
Like,
Thinking of her brother Marith.
yeah, twin brother Merritt.
Yep. Necromancer Chad Marith, basically. Doesn't have any empathy for people because he never had to try it at anything his whole
That's
life.
right. They are noble born.
He's like a wizard if a warlock was a wizard. You know what I mean? Like he never actually studied. He was just
Correct.
really good at magic.
He was just super good. He just picked things up really, really well.
Yeah. He I imagine him thumbing through his wizard book every morning, not even reading it carefully.
Like, oh yeah, yep, okay, yep. I'll pick this one. I'll do that today. Yep, all that. Oh, Emma, praise Lilith. Oh my goodness. Oh, Emma almost named her character Lilith. Interesting.
It's such a good name for
I love the
evil
name.
and
Oh, it's so
characters.
great.
Mixed Magpie. Oh my god.
Mixed Magpie is really great. It's such a good name.
That's right, Shad. I hope you get some closure on your torrid love triangle soon.
Yes.
We need it.
Matt is living for that love
I
triangle.
do. I live for everyone's ships and love triangles and longings.
I will give you, here's the thing, folks. Have a love triangle that needs some sort of happy resolution. Thruple. Thruple it.
That's right.
Thruple.
When in doubt.
Like people talking about the Ford Jester Caleb thing happening. Thruple it.
I love that they've done that in the
Thruple it.
In Mighty Nine. There's like a love triangle kind of situation. Makes me happy.
I ship the thruple, folks. I live for that thruple ship.
It's just so much easier, right? Just thruple it up.
Thank you, exactly, Val. I'm like, problem solved. Thruple. Problem solved, problem staying solved.
But yeah, Mixed Magpie I basically instantly fell in love with.
Correct.
It'd be interesting.
The exact
I won't say
opposite
anything.
interaction is what happened with my character. Just complete inverse.
Johnny's a total savage, raised by wolves.
Johnny raised the wolves.
Yeah. He would have been pretty vicious to Mixed Magpie, but Emma was a guest.
Yeah.
And I didn't want, and I know that Emma's new to the role-playing stuff.
Right.
Because whenever Mixed Magpie pulled that undercommon shit and shut Johnny out of the conversation, I was like, okay. Occur. I was like, no. Let Emma do her thing. And let Mixed Magpie, well, obviously let her have her space, but not push back too long.
But had you, let me tell you something. We played together long enough.
That's right.
And I'm playing a character like Johnny.
That's right. Like in my situation with Matt. Just the moment. The moment. And I feel like, here's the thing. I wonder if the reaction would have been as visceral if, like, the bomb drop that Ty did not warn me about or, like, talk to me about beforehand would have been as, like... I wonder if the reaction would have been as visceral.
I don't know. We will never know.
I feel like there still would be, I still feel like they wouldn't be, like, all buddy-buddy.
No, because of the voice.
But... The voice? That's what gets you?
Yeah, she's posh. That's literally the whole, like, it wasn't just that, the lady title was irrelevant. It was more so the attitude of the voice to Johnny's like, oh, look, it's a noble. So, yeah. I'm not sure if the lady...
noble, though.
Yeah, but irrelevant. Like, I don't think it would have mattered to Johnny. We're going to throw down and get into a bar fight. You goddamn right it is.
I am looking forward to seeing how my character and Mix Magpie get along. That's gonna be fun.
See, Mix Magpie is charming for a living, but she's a shady bitch.
She's shady as shit, and I love it.
She's a shady witch.
She is a shady witch. The quest for heat in this motherfucking thing.
The quest for heat.
The quest for heat.
That's what I call it.
It's also shipping. The quest for heat.
That's right. So I will say, you know, in an alternate reality where Mixed Magpie stuck around, it would become very interesting for Johnny, because Johnny it would be interesting because it's interesting all around because Johnny's already backing away from some of the original ideas I had for him revolving around like mind magic and stuff.
Okay.
And other and shape-changing things. I'm taking him in a slightly different direction. He's still keeping charm person.
Of course.
He's still gonna have suggestion.
There's no way you're getting rid of those things.
But it'd be interesting to see how that would all balance out.
Yeah, it would.
That's what I'll say. Fang will get Dirk in the end, man. I have hope for you.
No, I almost said something.
Knock boots.
Emma,
oh my
I'm sure
god.
might say.
The kids.
Tag teamed with the
all
charm
the
person.
kids. Oh no. All right, we tag teaming children. Let's go. What is this?
Oh, all the. Wait, what?
Oh no! What is this, Mix?
Oh no!
What is happening here? What is happening on this channel?
Emma quickly realizing what she just typed and how it seems.
She means like the kids in the schoolyard, you know, but not in the real schoolyard.
She means like kids is in like
the playground of life.
That's right.
Adult kids.
Adult kids. You know how you call adults that you just kind of look down on in some way, shape, or form? Or like that in some way you know that you have like a level on?
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't have to be like a derogatory or a way of looking down, but like just the people that you say, you call them kids. Right. Whether it's because you're 20 years older than them or you just have lived more trauma than they have.
Right.
Whatever. Those kids. Those kids.
Hey, Chase. Piece of shit. I'm in your house. I'm just threatening him. Put my finger in all your minis.
just fingering all the minis. Great. Great. Chase says he's rolling on the floor laughing, but I don't hear it. I don't hear it. This stream is called Horny on Main.
The stream is Horny on Main. We do need DP after dark, God. We knowingly did this to ourselves, too. We knew that DP would become a thing. We all talked about it.
We were like, yep, the old DP.
DP. We should start putting DP in the middle of our names on Twitter. Matthew DP for me.
People like, what is this?
Christ.
This stream is Horny on Main. Horny on Main, dice priority after dark.
Yo, Dragon Dick DP.
That's right. That's right. I'll be getting going here soon. It's almost 7.
Yeah, I think we'll go.
You have to drive 4 hours, so.
Yeah. We'll go pretty soon. I just got some heat back, so I want to get a little bit more done.
I like toros. Oh man, what a good night.
Yeah, this is fun.
They said no on Lizard Plays. Are you gonna do some Anthem, buddy? Because I think Liz's voice is hurting her right now.
Yeah.
And
She's not feeling very well, and her voice is not in great shape.
Yeah.
Chase was gonna handle dinner tonight.
Oh, he was cooking steaks. Well, he
Yeah.
fried those pretty quick, but yeah, he's doing the potatoes.
And I have some preparatory work to get done for tomorrow.
I was just asking.
Otherwise, I just sit here and
Get really drunk and
get really drunk and do this shit all night.
you just start wood burning the table. Giant dragon vagina eye on the middle of the table.
Correct. You see how vaginal that is, Matthew?
I really don't. I mean, I'm pretty familiar, but I really don't.
Are you though?
Yes, you know.
I'm just giving you shit.
All right.
I'm literally
you're
only
this-
giving you shit because
Men-
it's funny.
Men, there are men with vaginas too. you
I'm
know.
aware. I am aware. I'm only giving you shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is one of my favorite songs on the playlist.
He just stares
Okay.
at pictures of them.
Just Matt
Let's not
staring at
talk
pictures.
about my life. Thank you.
Matt's like, you don't know my life. Listen, listen. Listen, my mans. A whole lot of the shit is going down.
I think that's about it for covering the bases.
Which bases are we talking about,
Just
Matthew?
the whole stream. Chit-chatting about D&D. We got some good ideas here you can kind of take and run with
That's right.
as a DM. Maybe revisit them next week until we meet our goal. Maybe
That's right.
we can cover the setting next week.
Yeah.
There it is. Wouldn't
We
that
can
be
cover
cute?
we can cover more elements
Where it
of like
might
what
go.
the one shot will consist of.
Yeah.
Like what sort of a goal these turtles might have for this one shot, like what the setting might be, what sorts of obstacles they might encounter, NPCs that we might need to bring into the mix,
Yeah.
all sorts of good stuff.
Just build this whole thing out. Won't that be great?
That'll be fun. All right. I'm gonna call it. I keep losing heat
Yeah.
real quickly. I think we've covered all the ground that we wanted to cover today. What is this?
Dancing.
What is...
Shimmy dancing.
Okay, so.
That's,
Emma's jazzed for that.
let's keep. You could be a Warforged villain, or a construct villain of sorts. Let's keep it open.
That's right. That's right. Could just be justice.
Occur.
It could be justice before he met the turtles. You don't know. You don't know.
We'll see.
We will see what we will see. All right. Anyway. Speaking of all of that, though. Did I pause that? That's so going perfect.
So let's say our thank yous.
Yeah. I don't have that thing. This
That's
is not,
okay.
this
We
is
can
not
kind of do it
Streamlabs.
from. Thank you for those who stopped by.
Yeah, let's see. We know Fable Child stopped by and followed. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you so much for the bits from Kyle and from Emma and from Val.
Yes, that was awesome.
And from the random cheerer.
Yeah, the
The,
random
the anonymous cheerer. Yeah.
That was cute.
That
The
was
one
really
little bit.
great. Just an anonymous cheerer showed up and
Yeah.
gave us a little
One
little
bit
something.
is a terrific
all-
gift.
yeah.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. It all goes into the turtle pond.
That yeah. Yeah.
Once
Thanks,
that's
Shad.
filled up, the turtles will
stopping by.
emerge. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out in chat. Everybody, like I can't get through everybody, but we love you.
We love
all.
you.
Thank you so much, and later, witches.